Yo, guys, I'm trying to get Tyson in here right now. Tyson live. He's supposed to be coming up as a guest. So I'm trying to get him in here right now, sending him the link. Give me about a minute or so. We're about to have Tyson as a guest. If Tyson come up, I'm trying to get him right now, guys. Give me a couple of seconds. We're trying to get these links in order.
I show you, you give me 5 ring, okay?
Yes, sir. We live. We're supposed to have either Tyson coming in here or I'm trying to get Brandon James for an interview right now. Let me get them connected.
So, girl. Cheers. Girl, ka. Got Lucy Lou in the building. Lucy Lou in the building. Come on, guys. Yes, Lucy Lou. Yesterday it was like you look like Lucy Lou. And I was like, word, yeah, you do. You know
You
Lucy
said, can I
Lou?
talk about the blueprint? Yeah, the blueprint is everything I'm putting together right now. I got some new things coming together, the talk shows and everything I got going. He said, I joined live and see this. Nah, yeah, I'm waiting for Tyson to come in. I'm supposed to be interviewing Tyson or I'm going to be interviewing Brandon James right now for a dope interview. I got some good questions for them. So I'm about to see right now. Or let me see if I can get this special guest in here. Let me see if I can get this one special. You guys will be surprised if I can get this. Uh, okay, let me see. Let me see right now. Okay, let me see. You're gonna get the whole list, huh? Oh no. Okay, let me tell you guys the list. I contact Check Effects. He's with it. So we got Check Effects. Philly Dom is with it. Uh, I contact Virtual Menace. Haven't got a reply. Vacation Time with Ryan. Haven't got a reply. TMI Santiago. Haven't got a reply. SSS. I haven't got a reply. I think this is Coke TV. KLOK TV. Haven't got a reply. Ronnie the Traveler. Haven't got a reply. Contact International Zoe. Got a reply. He said that he's taking a break from the internet stuff, so he won't be able to do the interview right now. So for you guys, International Zoe said he's not going to do the interview because he's taking a break, guys. So Whoever was asking for international Zoe, he won't be in it. But the rest of the guys, I got to hit up for the rest of today. Q Loki. Oh, Q Loki. Q Loki. All right. Yeah. That's I contacted them. So the rest of the people on the list I have to contact and see when they can come through. So I'm just getting together. Philly Dom should be tomorrow, but we have to get on the phone, he said, and we're gonna contact and get everything into play. Today I had Tyson, but I'm trying to see if he's gonna get on the link. I talked to him earlier. And if Brandon James is available, he'll hop on right now. I just text him too, because you know it's different time in Thailand too. But he told me to hit him and see if he's available because I got some good questions for him. And if you guys have any que loque, basically Spanish slang for what's up, what's good. Okay, perfect, perfect. Yeah, what's the name? Brandon James should be coming in here. He got some good questions. I mean, good answers for you guys. If you guys want to know anything about Thailand, this is your chance to ask anything about the women, anything. And guys, listen, I do not block people or censor people at all. I don't like that stuff. But when we have guests in here, Brooklyn Prophet, any of the other guys that come in here doing stuff, that's the time that you're going to get blocked because these people that's coming in here are guests. And when they run the live back and see how stupid the chat is, they not going to respect things over here. So while a guest is here, I don't care what question you ask the person. You can ask him anything if he had a past or anything, and you want to ask anything pertaining to the conversation. That's easy. Do your thing. I'm gonna put it up on the screen, all that. But if you come in trolling while the guest is here, talking about the guest or doing anything that has nothing to do with the conversation, that's the only time you're gonna get out of here. Because the chat, when they go back and replay and want to see what they said on live, they're going to be reading the chat and you guys just roasting and doing the stupidest thing and not being mature the whole time. So when I try to get other guests or try to get that same guest back on here, I won't be able to because of you guys. So you guys remember that. Remember I said that. When a guest is in here, the trolling stops. When the guests get out of here, we continue. It's as simple as that. Just be respectful for all the guests that's in here. That's all I'm saying. Simple. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, the thing about it is don't disrespect the guests and don't say nothing that doesn't have nothing to do with the conversation. We're in here interviewing a person. Don't come in here clowning. Anything else after that, bro, we can go ham after that. As soon as he leave, we go up. But when they in here, just if you don't have a question to ask him that's important, not even important, it don't even have to be important. Just anything pertaining to the conversation, then just don't say nothing at the time. As soon as he get up out of here, we back to trolling again. We back to doing our thing, joke and doing whatever you want. Can we get smoked for it? Yeah, get smoked for interview what? What we gonna interview him about? Yeah. Get smoked for an interview. Let me see. Let me see if Brandon James answered. If not, we just gonna do some stuff on live here. I ain't tripping. I'm waiting for Tyson. I think he might want me to send a link to his Instagram. Ooh, Cavacular gay. Uh-oh, we got an upcoming of young Rello back in Gary after a legendary trip with my son. That's coming up at 2 p.m. our time. Well, my time at least. Yeah, I'm just waiting. Let me get these people to come in real fast. He said, just keep it cool in the chat. Yeah, just keep it cool in the chat when the guests pop up. Anytime after that, like right now or whatever, bros, do your thing. I don't be caring about none of that. I don't block people, nothing. The only reason why I will block somebody is if they're trolling the guests while we're trying to have a serious conversation. That's it. Because these people the guests are gonna look back at the live. You don't think they're gonna run it back? And when they run it back and see that my chat is just useless, they're not gonna mess with me again. Trust me. But it don't matter what type of question you ask. Like if a dude had a rap sheet back in the days or whatever, and you bringing up a question like, "Hey, I remember when you did." You can do that. I'm putting that right on the teleprompter for them to answer it every time. That's nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not hiding nothing, anything. But if you come in trolling on some major BS, bro, you got to go. That's why I'm just telling you, at least just for that time, the time that somebody's in here, let's keep it cool. So when they run it back, they'll be like, all right, this dude, his chat is smooth, asking real questions, at least. We got 10 people. Let's run up the likes like yesterday, too. Yesterday, I had more likes than I had people in the live. That was dope. That was real dope. I'm waiting for Tyson to reply or Brandon to reply right now. I'm about to give them about 5 minutes. After that, we're going to continue with whatever else we got going on. Yeah, keep it cool in the chat, guys. Oh, you said Smoke is a seasoned traveler, but Smoke, the problem with Smoke is he talked too much. I don't know what, when a person talks too much like him, I don't know what else to say to him. And he's a flip-flopper. Big Super. I'm gonna put him on the list right now. I just added him on the list. Some of these people will reply, some of them won't. So you guys can't expect me to get everybody. But if you guys know the person personally, send them my way. Let them know that I want to interview them. Whoever it is. If you know them personally, tell them that you have a channel that you think they'll be good on. Because I got some good questions to ask all the travelers. We're going to get this going on the right step, guys. We're going to make this happen. I'm trying to start something new, and I believe if I keep going, it's going to work. Something's going to happen if I keep pushing it. Let me see if I haven't got a reply yet from either one of these dudes. I'm hoping that Tyson hit me right now. He said he was available to come earlier. What? This dude did something on... He did something on Jello? Anthony Daniels? Oh, no, he made it. Let's play this at least until the guests come in. What?
What if you could make a song
No
using only
way,
your voice?
dog.
Let's start with
No
the drums.
way. Anthony Daniels did something on him?
When I talked about this a little bit earlier last
That's
week or later
insane,
last
dog.
week, right? And I had a conversation, and I believe his name is
Yeah, I can
Jello,
get CC.
right? So
I can get CC.
revisit
I ain't
this
tripping. I don't have
conversation,
no
but more
problem with
importantly,
CC.
I like to get the full story from the horse's mouth.
I am late,
wanna
bro.
hear
I didn't know nothing about
what
this.
people really were
It's a lot I
about
don't know.
versus just taking it at face value, because giving somebody the opportunity to be able to tell their own story and
Bro,
give
to
more
get on,
insight while we having these conversations,
bro, he
I
made it far
believe is
with that
much more important.
Kenya stuff.
Much more important than just taking whatever the rumors are saying and having a salacious conversation, right? So without further ado,
Another fundraiser.
I want to introduce to you guys the freshest in Gary. All right.
This was a long time ago.
Introduce to you guys.
Oh, okay. So this was when he wasn't popping like that.
What's up, Mr. Rello? How you doing, my friend?
What? He got Rello.
Up,
Oh
no,
hell no,
you having me on,
bro.
man.
This is hard.
The one and only Jay Rello, freshest in
That's
Gary.
dope, bro.
Freshest
I never knew
born
this.
and raised
That's
in
dope,
Gary.
man. That's dope.
Yeah, yep. Born and raised in Gary, Indiana,
That's
man.
dope, man.
I'm 34 years old, and I'm an independent content creator. Yep.
That's hard.
I've been through Gary a few times.
That's hard,
because I'm from Detroit.
That's hard.
So I done been through Gary. I think that Gary gets a bad rap, dog. It's a lot of stuff that's going on in Gary that's actually not
hard.
that bad.
I mean, it's
You said
bad.
My
the reputation is earned. I mean, we were horrible in the 90s. We were the murder capital from 1993.
If you can get him in contact with him to
a lot of that,
make it easier for me,
Michael
do that
Jackson's hometown is like one, the most famous thing is known.
I'm gonna still hit him up though.
Freddie Gibbs is from here, also, successful rapper. So.
For sure.
It's a few things that Gary is known for, but it is to put it lightly, it's a rough neighborhood to live in. So yeah, man.
So you've been catching a lot of praise and heat on both sides, right? You went viral on World Star. Did you? Who hit you up and said, "Yo, fam, you on World Star"?
One of my subscribers hit me up. I got a 3,000 subscriber fan base on YouTube.
And growing.
Yeah, and growing. Like I said, I mean, one of the subscribers hit me
Thanks,
up like,
man.
you know,
That's
you're on
dope.
World Side. I was like, no way.
Makes
Then
it way
I'm like,
easier
just
for
send me
me.
the link, and I was like, no. So yeah, man.
Well, did you look at it as a bad thing or a good thing? Because you've been embracing it.
Yeah, it's been. It's of course it's a good. This is like, I guess what you could say a independent content creator's, you know, biggest dreams is for one of his videos to go viral. I didn't realize, I didn't never think that this would go viral, you know, just for this. You know what I mean? I got other things on my channel that I figured maybe be clipped and went viral, but this going viral is just, I'm mesmerized that this is even as big as that has. This has blown up as big
Let
as
me
it
pause
has.
this real
That's all.
fast to answer this. You said, Bates, you're not going to send NYC to 700. Social is going to do something dangerous to that boy. The thing about it is, no, I'm not sending to 700. That's to say that. But two, Social was here yesterday, and Social seemed like he gonna do the thing anyway. So Social said he's gonna do something to him, even if he get the money. So if I was Future, at this point, it's like he's not gonna. I mean, he's willing. He's out for blood regardless. So paying him at this point there's no purpose of paying him at this point. I don't want to say it like that, but if the dude is still gonna do something to you no matter when you pay him, I mean, what's the purpose of paying then at that point? Not to have him going out here being stupid, but what's the point of paying if a dude's still gonna trash you or try to trash you even if you pay him the money? Would that make any sense? I pay you before you even touch me, right? And you still gonna touch me? Hell no, that don't make any sense for anybody. He said, I will be looking forward to the contribution. Can you also get who? V, Sulas, El Guapo? I'm going to try. I'm going to write the names down. If they come over, I got them. But let me write this name down. Let me write it down real fast. I hit up everybody on this list. So if they reply, I hit them with a dope message too. So if they reply, we got them. We got Philly Dom tomorrow, most likely. I just need to talk to him. He's on a different time, and too, I think he believe he told me he's in Malaysia. He's on a different time, and so we gonna try to get these timings together and get this thing going. Let me see what this said. This is between two grown men, and one may be autistic, but still two grown men. You should stay out of it. No, bro, I wasn't in it to begin with. What you mean I should stay out of it? I wasn't in it to begin with. I was never in it to get out of it. Trust me, I was never in it. Because he's going to do it again if you don't pay. Because he's going to do it again if you don't pay. Yeah. Oh, but listen, I think Skylar's the one that got kicked off of basically YouTube because I looked him up. I don't believe I couldn't find him. I couldn't find Skylar. Oh, yeah. Somebody give me these pages too. Let me tell you the ones I couldn't find. I couldn't find Skylar. I couldn't find Zoom. I couldn't find Flyboy. And those are the pages I could not find at all. I didn't know which ones y'all, because I don't know these people, so I don't know which ones you guys were looking for. I didn't see them. But Tom Yum, I couldn't find. So if you guys have links or anything, you guys gotta actually give me the link to their page or something, or send me a video so I can click on it and go to their page. I couldn't find those people. So Tom Yum, I couldn't find. I couldn't find Zoom, and I couldn't find Flyboy. But everybody else, I hit up in their DM and I sent them a good message. Hopefully they start replying today. Some people replied yesterday right away. Zoom in Thailand. Oh, it's Zoom to Thailand. Okay, Zoom to Thailand. Yeah, they just gave me Zoom yesterday. Let me write that down real fast. Zoom to Thailand. Okay, let me see where it's at. Perfect. To Thailand. Skylar has a website. I knew it because he's not on YouTube. I remember them kicking him off if it's the same person we're talking about. Okay, I have to go to his. How do I get to his website? I'll figure that out and get his YouTube or his Instagram. He doing a fundraiser tonight. Who you talking about? Future? I heard he's doing a fundraiser from the boys right now. Let me see. Find a easy to find Tom Yum. Okay. He's going. The name is spelled wrong. The way they spelled the name is wrong. Let me look it up. Okay, perfect. Let me write it how you did it. Perfect. Okay. Skylar YouTube channel got removed a couple of months ago. Yep. So we talking about the same Skylar. Yep. The light skinned dude that used to do a lot of videos on Brazil. We talking about the same person. Bro, but Rello with Anton Daniels, that's crazy. That's some good content right there, man. I didn't know nothing about that. If it was on if the clout was on some other stuff, like he went viral maybe for some other type of things, bro, the viral he would have been viral for sure till now. Like if it was for like him skydiving or like, man, any other thing that wasn't so negative, he would have been popping right now, bro. He did the Anton Daniel. He could have just kept going. He could have just kept doing interviews and all that. But the problem is, I believe that it was so negative and it start building up on the negative stuff that it start killing the clout for the positive side of it. That's probably what happened. Can you get Big Boss? I'm writing his name down. You guys keep shooting names. It's better for me to have a list of like 60 people so I can get at least 15 of them. I always play the number game. You ain't gonna get everybody. But if you have a lot, if that's what I do with women too. I talk to like I think I talk to like 20 to 30 women a month, only to really settle in with like 4 or 5. But that's how I guarantee myself something new every month or every other month because I keep the numbers high. If you keep the numbers high, your results will come in maybe low, but you'll get something. Tom Young page is called. Oh, okay. Let me put that next to Tom Young page. That's why I would have never found it. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Let me write this down, make sure I have all of this because when I get offline and I finish my work for the day, I go straight to sending messages out to these people. Globe been on my head. I can put him on the list if you guys really want to see Globe. But Globe been he been sideways, talking real reckless out his neck. But if you guys want to see him, I can still put him.
You a lot of people consider every guy that's black that goes to the Dominican Republic, that goes to Thailand, that travels to a lot of these different places. A lot of people automatically slot them into being passport bros. But I know that you don't necessarily consider yourself a passport bro. I'm guessing you probably consider yourself as a bro that got a passport. What's the difference between a passport bro and how you see things?
Okay, the difference between me and a passport bro is passport bros, one of the tenements of the passport bros, they're traveling abroad with the potential to meet a wife or meet women. So that's not necessarily my focal point. My thing is I'm an independent content creator. So what I do is I create content that creates conversation, dialogue, and positive discourse that pushes the conversation forward, stuff that makes you think, stuff that I'm an intellectual, so it's kind of like this is like right up my alley. I've always wanted to be a movie director, and like this has reignited that passion that I've had since I was a young boy. But
C-Dance 2.0 is now on Art.
And I'm gonna get YouTube Premium, guys. I just been getting all my stuff together. I just every time I get time to
I didn't
it.
realize how big. Like I said, I'm just on cloud 9. Just
Yoga. I just wrote his name down.
I'm not a passport, bro. My mission is not traveling.
I just put Yoga in the search. Make sure you guys give me the full name so I can find these guys.
I don't know, Jay Rello. You're a wild boy on that Instagram, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
you're a wild boy on that Instagram.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on. He said he's a traveling junkie. You said Crash Out content has a place, and there's also a place for guys who have their affairs in order who can step out. show you a little ass, but still lace up with good game. Yeah, that's in the realm I'm trying to get in. So you know what I'm gonna change is too. Also, I'm gonna start putting a little bit more women in my videos because that's what I made sure I didn't do when I started. I didn't want people to know me as the dude that just be having women and all you know me for is women. But now that I'm established a little bit, let me throw you guys some candy and show you guys what I'll be working with. Because a lot of people be thinking I'll be playing and joking. Let me show you guys what I got. So that's what I'm gonna start doing, just a little bit. And I'm not gonna make it all nasty. I'm gonna make it look elegant to where it's like, all right, he gave us a glance, he gave us a little bit, you know, but he's not doing all this stuff to where he's just sexualizing her and all that. I'm gonna make it look good. Trust me. I ain't gonna make it look all crazy. You're gonna see some stuff. You're gonna see body and all that stuff, but I'm gonna make it look cool. I'm gonna make it look dope. You said Global C's, CZ. I think he might be good too. Let me add him on. Rello sounds media trained. No, no lie. No lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. This Anton Daniels interview and the way he's speaking, bro, if it was on anything else, you guys cannot lie. If it wasn't for the Kenya stuff and it was like anything positive, like him saving somebody in a pool or like just anything, him jumping off and skydiving and or just anything, he saved a woman in a store from her purse being stolen, bro, right now, Rello would have been on top right now. He would have been able to, after this Anton Daniels, he would have been able to do like 15 other interviews that would have took him far and made sure that his name stayed in the game. But I think it's because it was so negative, it started building up after a while. First, it was funny. First, it was like a thing to talk about. Then it started becoming like a bad thing. You don't know none of the key players. I mean, I'm new to the game. I only been here about 7-8 months. I'll learn the key players. You won't find yoga. He'll find you. Okay, cool. Please send him my way and let him find me. He's full of it. There you go. Make it look good. Make us look good. All right. Let's see how Rello be talking. He speak well, especially on stage with this dude Anton Daniels. You see, they both laughing, having a good time.
That's part of the content. As we know, sex sells, and I make salacious content that's entertaining for my fans, man. I'm just a guy that's willing to put himself in embarrassing situations for the entertainment of my audience. That's all I am, guy. You know what I mean?
So you know we got to talk about the video. You got to give me some context, bro. You got to give me some context. How did you end over in the Dominican Republic?
Okay, so basically,
this is for the DR, not even Kenya.
Saying, yo, fam, I need y'all to cash at me.
Okay, so what happened was I had a plan. I had a trip planned to Sosua, Dominican Republic, but I was going to push it back because of the way my job was acting and my finances wasn't like all the way where I want. Because I've been before, and I was like, man, I told myself I would never come back here without less than $2,000.
Let me pause this. Anton Daniel laughing at the finances part. He busting up, bro. That made him laugh about finances.
I was doing a live. And I told my subscribers, like, man, I really want to go, but I don't really have the financial capacity to really go. So I'm like, I'm going to reschedule my flight. And then people were like, post your cash out. We'll send money. We want you to go. We want the content so much. We would pay. They literally like told me, like, push your cash out, but we'll pay. So long story short, I posted my cash out. My subscribers paid for my my round trip ticket. And they also gave me. Yeah, they paid for my ticket. Yeah.
How much is a round trip ticket over to the Dominican Republic?
It was like $700 for a round trip.
So round trip is $700.
Yeah. From Chicago to. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like I mean, I had the Airbnb set up already, and they were just like, yeah, we want you to go so bad. So they ended up paying for my round trip, and then they also raised an additional $762 for me to go out to the DR.
Got a loyal fan base, man.
I ain't gonna lie,
I never, bro, like the relationships I made. And
keep it a buck out of him and Future. They have some of the most loyal subscribers I've done seen since I've been in this YouTube game. Maybe somebody else got some loyal subscribers and stuff too, but godly, boy. When I say these dudes are loyal subscribers on that side, they're loyal. Boy, you need subscribers like that, boy. If I had that amount of love with the subs I have, it'll probably be game over.
Network, and I'm just so humbled and blessed that I got people that care about me so much and enjoy my content so much that they would send their hard-earned money, so I could basically bring back, you know, entertainment value for my guys. So that's what I did, man.
You gotta book the play. Do you book an Airbnb? How do you? Because I've never been to the Dominican Republic, so I'm green. You gotta educate me. You gotta give me the game.
Well, okay, so specifically, this part of Dominican Republic I went to is a hotbed for sex tourism, right? A lot of females go down there.
What location is this?
Sosua.
It's called Sosua. It's called Sosua, Dominican Republic. Like, that's the area.
So as a married man, I should stay away from Sosua.
100% if you want to keep your marriage fruitful and
man, Anton Daniels be doing this thing. Don't let him fool you.
Literally attractive women crawling every
Rello is willing to do
place
things
you
for
go.
support.
It's
Don't get
attractive
it
girls there.
twisted.
So it's just a hotbed for sex.
What do you mean by willing to do things for support? As far as what? Because I don't know. Were they doing challenges before? I think challenges just came into play, right? Before they was just getting the money off the muscle, right? I don't know. You guys tell me. I just got here, so it's a lot I don't know.
And they were like, "Man, we want to see you go. They want to see if you can make this $700 and $700." So I said,
"Were they doing challenges before?"
I'm gonna see, can I make?
I thought that was something new.
I was going out there short from my last experience. I'm like, I vowed to myself. I was like, I'm never coming back out here with less than $2,000 because it's a fun time. It's party, drinking, eating good. You know, the beach is nice. It's a lot of things going on. So I had told myself that I would never come back without less than $2,000. But I went out there with $762 for
you risked 5 it all days. With $762, J Rello.
Yeah, $762. 5-day period, and
you went out there for 5 days with $762, J Rello?
$762 for 5 days. Yeah, and I was like, that puts me at $152 per day.
Oh, fuck on Twitter,
J Rello, you got it. You gotta your subscribers might have set you up, big dog.
You said the subscribers set them? Nah, probably not though, because let's see what he say here. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to get YouTube Premium. I'm just setting up my whole stuff now. It's a lot I can't do.
I mean, that's kind of the thing of it. Like it's like that air of danger with it. You see what I'm saying, Anton? Like it's like a.
Let me pause this real fast so I can read these comments and you guys can actually hear me. Nah, man, you called us trolls when we tried to say anything. We'll let you find out on your own, man. I didn't call you guys trolls. What I said was send me receipts, man. That's it. That's all I want. I said the chat usually trolls. Send me receipts. That's all I wanted. Rello and NYC have a small group of donors now. They used to have a large group, but most people caught on to the grip. Possibly, but you got to understand, raising $6,000, and I believe that was probably like in a month or less. Come on, bro. You still got somebody around. You raise $6,000 in less than 30 days, you got somebody around, somebody there, somebody at the door. That's almost 10 bands in a month. Imagine, like you said with the other donors, imagine if they were around. Imagine.
Experiment. It's always that air of danger for something bad to happen with just that little bit of money. You know what I mean? So
yeah, man.
You said yesterday you were leading us. We were leading you to the water and you were spitting it out. False. That is a lie. You can't say that, Travel Squad. That's a lie. I was listening to everything you guys were saying. That's a lie.
Of it. It's like, I'm an entertainer, bro. I'm a content creator, man. This is like a whole thing. We're doing Thailand.
What if you wouldn't have been able to get
back?
You got a job. You got take care of life and
that's
back
the
and get
thing.
it,
I went out there. That's the whole thing, Anton. I was literally going out there with just that. It was no parachute on me. You know what I mean? So that's what's like entertaining. Like this guy's so crazy. He would go to another country with just $700 in his pocket. You know what I mean? So it's a.
And he said, to think these guys have slept with over 100 pros using donations from men they never met is wild to me. Yeah. 19 in the chat, only 3 likes. Oh, man, only 3 likes? Come on, guys. Let's run it up. We got 20 people. Let's get the likes up like yesterday. Yesterday, I had more likes than viewers, which was dope. So we got 20 people. Let's get 20 likes. That's how. And as soon as we get them likes up, when you start hitting the likes, you're gonna watch how the 20 look. It just jumped to 23, just because people start hitting the likes. Come on, man, hit the likes. Let's spread it. You notice as soon as you start hitting the likes, the numbers start jumping. That's how YouTube works. So hit the likes for me, man. Then before you know it, we're gonna have 70 in there. Look how it jumped to 24, and that's only because you guys start hitting the likes. It's crazy how YouTube works.
So it was I just never imagined it to be this big. I wasn't even ready for it. I literally just started doing YouTube like 2 months. I'm just trying to capitalize off all of this newfound viralness that's going on right now, Anton.
So okay, before we get back to that, kind of give me the game. Okay, so Sua, what's it like? Like, is it cheap? Does it cost a lot of money in order to get a place over there? What is that like?
It's cheap rooms, but I like staying in nice spots. So, you know, my villa was like $600. Like, my villa was $93 a day, but it was a villa. It had a pool. I don't know if you seen it. You saw it in the video.
I seen it with the backyard with all of the greenery and everything.
Yeah,
like
yeah. So that was like my favorite spot. I literally love
that boy had Anton Daniels watching it.
That you can stay in. They got spots from $25. They got spots from $15 a day all the way up until, you know, $200-$300 a day. You know what I mean? So you know, obviously the higher price gives you the nicer spot. But for me, location is key. And for me, that villa for $93 a day in that location was just literally perfect for me. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So yeah,
and how much okay, so I'm assuming that you're spending money on box in the Dominican Republic.
I am.
You don't trip about that though. You ain't got no shame about that. You just chilling. Like, listen, I got to spend the money anyway. Might as well spend it on some box.
That's what my subscribers paid me, because there's a lot of guys that are visiting there. They're ashamed of visiting there. They want to use me as like the scapegoat to see how much. They want to see how much. It's my number one question ever since I came back. It's like, how much money should I bring and how many days? And
look, Anton Daniels trying to keep it together. He really got some things he's laughing at in his head.
This amount of money last over this period of day, and it was tough. It was grueling, like, because that was everything. That's your transportation, that's your drinks, that's your food, that's your girls. You know what I mean? That's everything.
So wait, let's think about it though. Let's put the math in perspective. You got $152 a day. 93 of it got to go to the villa.
No, the villa was separated from that. No, I had 762 like in pocket after the flight and the villa was paid for.
Okay, so you sitting on 152
after the flight and villa paid for.
How did you end up?
Yikes.
Republican Spencer Pratt is the last thing Los Angeles needs for mayor. Pratt opposes using taxpayer money to build brand new houses for our unhoused neighbors. LA is on the right track and needs to stay the course. Vote no on Republican
Spencer Pratt. You know how many trips I would go on if
I dare you to let me build you a
if my sons pay for one trip, I'm paying for two. They pay for one, I pay for two. I'll be going all year.
You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit less than what you needed in order to get home.
I spent the 152, but what happened was I missed my flight because Spirit, they have an international rule. You have to be there literally an hour before your actual flight takes off for international flight.
You must have had a baddie in the room. You might have had two baddies in order to miss that flight.
I went back outside to shoot more content. That's what happened. What happened really, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. What happened was the content I I thought it was ruined, right? I thought it had, because I was using this new device. And so basically, I thought it was ruined. So I went back out in the street and was like, I need more, just a little bit more content. And that like ate into my time. Hold on, let me silence this smoke alarm really, really quick. Hold on.
All right, big dog. Listen, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit a notification. I'm also gonna drop Jay Rello's channel in the description after the show. So everybody that's replaying this, everybody that's rewatching this, we got over 700 in the building right now.
That's dope, man.
Obviously, we know that we do over 1,000 during the live stream while we live streaming. But for everybody that restreams this and rewatches the big homie Jay Rello, the Freshers and Gary, I'm gonna drop a link to his channel and his Instagram inside of the description of this video after the show. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
That was love.
Yeah. So yeah. So. Damn, where was I at? Oh, where was I?
Went out to go get some more content because you was missing.
Yeah, I went out in the streets to go get some more content because I realized that the footage I had may or may not have been, lost in translation. So went back out. I wasn't aware of the hour before flight thing. And when I got to the airport, they were like, "Hey, you should have." My flight was at 3:45, and I'm literally at the airport at 2. I'm thinking it's like America, you got up until your flight, the door is closed to actually make your plane, and it just doesn't work like that for international flights from DR. So they take an hour to basically get everybody situated. And
if you're traveling international, guys, always be there 2 hours before. You have to be there 2 hours before.
I missed it on my own volition. It was 100% my fault why I missed my flight. You know what I mean? So. I missed
on
my
edge
flight.
though, man. You were sitting there with less than $100 in your pocket, big dog.
I was broke. I had spent every dime, but I was like, okay, I'm cool with coming back to America without any money because I in my head I had a successful social experiment. You know what I mean?
What do you define as a successful trip to Sosúa in the Dominican Republic?
What you say? Say that one more time.
What do you consider a successful social experiment in Sosúa in the Dominican Republic? What does that look like?
I had made that little. That's not a lot of money for what goes on there. If I'm trying to keep it PG-13, you know what I mean?
For what? You can say what you want to over here.
Okay, well, it's a like I said, it's a sex tourism destination. So the sex is cheap there, but $150 per day. You got girls charging whatever, $70, $80, you know what I mean? For the bad ones, you can get, cheap pussy for 40,
that's it,
70,
80? 70, 80 for the bad. What they doing for 70, 80, big dog?
Everything.
They doing whatever they're staying.
They doing everything.
Stay with you.
Don't get PG-13. Nah, listen, I've seen your live streams.
He said, "Don't get PG-13 now."
I seen your live streams, J. Rello, Precious, and Gary. I know how you talk, big dog. You ain't got to front. Listen.
Oh, he said Detroit. Get R-rated, man.
You could talk however you want to talk. Give me the skinny, bro.
Right, I understand, but we got women watching. I don't want to get too derogatory, man, and get out of care.
I'm trying to understand if I need to be able to take a trip and I need to sit my wife back at the crib and say,
for real, yeah.
We're gonna go over to the Dominican Republic. We just gonna hang out in Sosúa. Or what city should I tell her that I'm going to instead of
not Sosúa though? Don't tell her you're going to Sosúa.
I'm not gonna bring her. I'm gonna tell her that I'm gonna go somewhere else in the Dominican. Where am I going in the Dominican Republic?
You want to leave her probably in like Santiago or like
exactly. Then
home,
you travel to Sosúa.
I'm going over somewhere else. Where I'm gonna tell her I'm going.
Tell her you're going to Jamaica or something. Like tell her don't anywhere but Sosúa.
Never say Sosúa.
You know what I'm saying? So
okay, so when I get to Sosúa, now I'm a bag chaser, which means that I got 50 on my wrist right now. You know what I'm saying? So I got an unlimited budget. What can I expect for the baddies in Sosúa to be doing for me when I land there?
They're gonna do whatever. They're gonna do whatever. Money, cash is king there. It's a third world country that they're financially disabled, aka.
Okay. You said I feel like there's a part of us that like to see black men enjoying the spoils of life after everything our people been through. Yeah, facts. These two men in this interview is enjoying themselves. This was a good interview for Rello. I don't know what happened in DR. This ain't the Kenya one, so hopefully this one was more positive. Because if he's being interviewed for the DR going viral, I don't know what happened there.
Poor. So the average salary per month is only like $200 a month. You know what I mean? So
that's it. So wait a minute, we paying their whole salaries with a couple bust downs. Now.
Yeah, a couple 1 hour. In 1 hour, they make more than they make in a week, basically. You know what I mean? Like that's like the decent jobs, like the prestigious jobs. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So yeah.
So when you get the baddies, do you get one at a time? You double up? How do you play it?
One at a time. Sometimes double up. I had like a threesome fall in my lap. I had a foursome fall in my lap out there. That was
listen. I'm not built for four.
It's 3 girls. It's you and 3 other girls at one time.
I'm not built for that. I can give you one. Give me 2 tops. I'm not built for that. How you able to maintain this, man? What y'all taking? Cialis over there?
No, man. I'm just, I'm just that guy. I'm Himothy. You know what I mean? So,
Himothy. He said he Himothy.
You are him.
I turned down a threesome to have a foursome. You know what I mean? So it was like whatever. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Do you take
so,
the homies with you? Do you go on a solo mission? How do you play that?
Well, what happened was this time I went solo, but I was meeting some guys out there who had been before, some more content creators that I met off YouTube, and they kind of like, I guess, took me under their wing. You know what I mean? So I met some guys out there that was cool, but I did fly out myself. You know what I mean? So definitely, you know, you don't need
Gary. You be dog. You from Gary, man. You know how to move in these streets. You ain't supposed to be out there by yourself, Rello.
I'm saying, but I technically wasn't by myself.
With AI,
you can create any character you want in seconds.
This used to require huge Hollywood budgets, complex software, and tons of time.
But right now, all you need is...
Because I met guys out there. You see what I'm saying? Once I got there, I had a group of guys with me, but I flew out solo. You know what I mean?
You don't be worried about nothing when you go over there.
It's pretty safe. It's pretty safe. It's super safe. It's not dangerous. You know, I'm from Gary, bro. Like,
what did you like the first time that you did it though? The first time that you went over there, was you worried? Was you scared? How did you know what to do? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I didn't know what to do, but they told me, they hit me to it. They like, and it's pretty safe. You ain't really got to worry about nothing. Just know how to, you know, like you could be moving carelessly and still be safe. So I was like, okay, I know how to carry myself. I'm very respectable. I speak a little bit of Spanish. So yeah, man, I went out there and it was a life-changing experience. It was my first country. I hadn't even had a YouTube channel at my first time, but since I was coming back there after that trip, I got into it with one of the other guys, and I was just like, man, because I was using his platform just trying to get my voice out, trying to get my content out, and then we got into it, and so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna start my own channel, and literally here I am now from the videos. I never expected this to go.
Okay, you said, remember, most of the men who send money to Rello in future do not have passports. Okay, yeah, that is true. But, you know, the thing about it is, after you send money, right, they're obviously super entertained to where they basically continue to come back and send more money and more money and more money. So this ain't a one-time thing. This is a thing to where they're enjoying the content, they're enjoying the entertainment, and they're going to send as long as the entertainment continues.
Viral guy. I'm just like,
so you got over 800 in the building right now, right? And growing as usual, because you are him. You are him.
Yeah.
We'll give you that.
I'm him for real. Him Kardashian.
You got over 800 in the building. When you came back, right? We're gonna get back to the DR in a minute, because I got more. I need the questions to understand what's happening over in these other countries, right? You got over 800 in the building. When you got back, you went viral, but then it was a lot of dudes, I guess, that got platforms or whatever that you had smoke for. You did whole live streams, like tell them to show up or whatever. What is that about? I thought that the dudes that travel overseas and stuff, you know, they were kind of like in solidarity of how it is that they move. What's the beef with different people online about?
Because they try to clout chase off me because I'm hot. You see what I'm saying? So they did a hit piece on me, and then I was like, damn, we's cool. You know, they clowning me, and I'm like, okay, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the video came where I did the live where I had them in the thumbnail and I shot back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you ain't going. That's what I say, man. It's just you don't try to use me as a clout chase. I don't like that. If you can do a respectful piece on me, like Taylor Made Dreams, he did a nice respectful piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't travel like this guy. You know, it was still respectful. You know what I'm saying? And I respected that because, you know, I'm still a man. We still.
Well, you know that come with the content game, right? Like, you're never gonna be able to control what people say about you.
Though. You know what I mean? Like, it's different from just like paying homage to like a smear campaign. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's boundaries. Like, even with like, it's just certain stuff you don't take it. Like, you know, you hear rappers say all the time, just keep it on racks. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I'm at with it right now. Because once you take it so far, it becomes real at that point. You know what I mean? So,
what do you think about So just to backtrack a little bit, because you gave me some insight that I wasn't familiar with. Passport bros essentially are guys that are looking for wives, or they go overseas to look for wives and companions. Is that correct?
I mean, that's one of the. It's a bunch of sentiments in the passport, bro. But that is like one of them, though. They're fed up with the matrix and the ungratefulness of American women, and they're getting their passport. And like Austin Holloman is like a perfect example. He's literally a passport. He's like the poster child for passport, bro. He says it's that bad. Get your passport. You know what I mean? That's his whole his tagline. You know, you're tired of dealing with the American women's foolishness. Go overseas where the women are more submissive and compliant. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
That's one of the 10. That's not my main. Like I said, I'm an independent content creator. I just put myself in embarrassing situations for the entertainment of my audience. You know what I mean?
What about why not just bust down the holes here for free without having to spend no money?
Because it's more cost effective to go over there.
To go over to the Dominican Republic versus doing it here?
Yeah. What it would cost me to do the same exact thing here, it would cost me a fraction of that to do that in Sosua, Dominican Republic. My $2,000 here is trash. $2,000 there, I'm in the building.
Not on the women, though. I mean, you know, the women gonna do it for. They're gonna do it for a little. What do you? Oh, here I got a question for you. Just popped in my head. What do you say to the people that say it's tricking though, J. Rello? We don't trick on these hoes.
I'm not tricking. It's okay. So here's the thing. We look at it as tricking in America. It's not necessarily tricking over there. They look at the money, like when you compensate them, they look at it as like a term of endearment. You know what I'm saying? Like
They nicer girls. Yeah,
like they don't even know the term tricking. Like you say tricking, they like, what? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like they want to be compensated for their time. You know what I mean? So like I said,
what do they speak? What's the other language over there?
They speak Spanish.
Is it even a word in Spanish for tricking? Like, is that even a trick?
I don't know. I would have to look it up. I would have to definitely look it up. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely look it up.
So you don't see it as tricking because they don't see it as tricking over there.
I mean, I see it as tricking, but they don't see it as tricking. You see what I'm saying? Like I still see it as tricking because we're socially programmed to believe it's tricking. You see what I'm saying? But they don't look at it like that. They look at it as like a deal, like a business deal. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's a different way of life in there. It's a different country, different way. It took me a while to.
Ladies and gentlemen, Twice Yearly Prep is here. One office visit every 6 months, 2 times a year.
Get used to it, but yeah, man. So tech it is fun. You know what I mean? So
when was the first time that you ever hit DR? What was the first time you ever went over there?
Halloween was they have
last year.
Yeah, last year. Yeah. So that was what.
Is it any other countries on the list?
No, that was my first time out of the country.
No. Like, is it any other countries that you want to try out, hit?
Oh, yeah. I'm turning this into a whole big thing. We're gonna hit Africa. We hitting Brazil. We hitting Thailand. It's traveling on a budget. I got a hit record, so I'm just gonna keep remixing it.
I don't know, J. Rello. I don't know if it's traveling on a budget. I think it's buzzing down these hoes at a minimal cost.
No, it's traveling on a budget. That's not the main focus. They like for me to be in those situations.
No, Rello, I'll be seeing the Instagram. You a wild boy on the gram, bro.
Yeah, but that's for content, Anton. I have a business to run, Anton.
I'm rocking with you. But J. Rello, you love the hoes though, bro. We love the hoes.
Right, but sex sales though, Anton. That's kind of it's ingratiated in my brand. Like if I just did an informative travel video, it would probably get half of the views as the girls with, as the ones with the girls with the thong in their butt.
So it's
you
marketing.
Know what I mean?
It's marketing.
It's marketing. I'm a new content creator. I'm just trying to grab the people's attention and just get them you know what I mean, wrapped up into J. Rello's world, man. And like they say, you got to crack a few eggs to make an omelet. You know what I mean? So
what do you see yourself from a content creator's perspective? Let's say 3 years from now, where do you see yourself?
I'm trying to be at 1 million subscribers. I'm trying to be doing YouTube full time. I like I said, right now I still have a regular job outside of YouTube. YouTube is not paying my bills right now. Like I said, I'm only at 3K and growing. I'm just trying to do my rounds. When you reached out to me, I was like, oh my God, I done made it. Anton Daniels wants to interview me now.
Nah, no lie. When Anton reached out to him, he definitely was stepping up a notch. This is a very good interview for him, man. It's just the bad thing about it is I don't know what happened to DR. I'm guessing he went viral for something bad, right? But if it wasn't for something bad, bro, this is a great interview, man. Great interview that you did something on your trip. It was good enough for you to get viral. Now everybody hitting you up for interviews. If it was positive, bro, or something like that, it would have been amazing. It would have been amazing. He would have went super far with this type of stuff. It's definitely all about the pros. The YouTube channel is just what enables them to smash them. Laugh out loud. You say, yeah, this is the original Rello. He's always been a great salesman. Nah, yeah, he speaks well too. He know how to interact with people. Yo, what's the deal? We back at it again today. Yeah, he speak well and he know how to do interviews for sure. In the DR, he was stranded and no money. The same thing he's doing now. But what happened? What made him go viral to where they basically wanted to interview him? Because this is DR. This ain't even Kenya. I thought it was Kenya.
Listen, I'm chilling, bro. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to figure it out, bro.
In the spaces I've always dreamed of being in, though. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I'm doing something right. You know what I mean? To be on the Anton Daniels show. You know what I mean? So
let me get another video with Anton Daniels now, like a recap or something. It'll be crazy.
Do you worry about
it'll be crazy,
any
bro.
repercussions that come along with being visible on social media? So, like for example, you was like,
getting stuck. Okay.
It's a lot of like haters.
Okay, getting stuck in the DR is not that bad. Yeah, that's not that bad. Getting stuck in the DR because you broke, that's better than the other stuff. So that's not so bad because he was crying stuck in the DR. Worldstar picked it up and it went viral. Yeah, it's not it's not the greatest thing, but it ain't the Kenya. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't that. It was his first time. He was stranded with no money before the fundraise phase started. Yeah, that was better. It's better to, this is way better than Kenya. So he got interviewed for that. That's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope. Nah, but he was crying for help, etc. Yeah, I'm just saying if it was compared to the Kenya stuff, this was way better. The fact that, okay, cool, he was crying. Maybe he could have made something out of that. Boom. People start helping him. You see after that, basically after this trip, he's been good ever since. Not good as far as but as good as far as YouTube and subscribers, he's been straight. Manga content can't reach high subscriber numbers. I doubt it. They can reach 25,000 subs before their channel gets terminated. It all depends. You have to be very, very safe with, you can't insinuate that you sleeping with the women, and you basically definitely can't put it on the web that you're doing that. So you can play with the women. You can't show no cleavage as far as like nipples or anything. You can show the women in thongs, but you can't insinuate that you doing things with the women as far as like waking up and partying with them the night before, showing that. Then you wake up in bed with them on camera, even if you're not showing nothing. One of my boys' channel got blown like that. So you can't insinuate that you're doing things with these women as far as like continuation. You can party with them, dance with them, show their body as long in thongs and stuff, as long as it's not, completely revealing, no nipples. And you can't just like make it seem like it led up and you guys had a good time and you end up smashing, and you can't make the story lead up to that. Otherwise they'll cut you. Getting stuck at an airport and crying, saying the airport food smells and smells good and he's hungry. Oh, that's what happened? Did Rello or Floyd birth the fundraiser? I don't know. We been told him to run an OF and paywall. The wild shit. YouTube acts what YouTube account stays safe and you got an income stream. Yeah. If you all that stuff, all that X-rated stuff, gotta stick with Elon. Anything that's super X-rated gotta stick with Elon. And even some of your dancing scenes, some of the scenes where women bend over and dance and they twerk and stuff, you got to be careful with that on YouTube too. The way they twerk, and you got to be careful with the size of the women. If a woman got a lot of wagging and it's another woman that's skinny, two contents can be flagged. The one with the skinny girl might not be flagged, but the one with all the wagging and stuff, hers will be flagged. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful on YouTube for sure. This the DR phase. Next, check out the Colombia phase, then Africa, then Thailand. Okay. All right. We can do that. We can run those through. I'm trying to get Tyson or somebody to come through right now. But yeah, if they don't come through, we'll run all of that through. Because I'm new to all of this stuff. This the DR stuff. I'm new to all of this.
Like, it's a lot of people that like to dox people. They like to call, try to figure out where people work and stuff like that. Do you worry about any of that as far as the pushback that you're getting as a result of going viral and growing your channel and stuff like that?
The love I'm getting overpowers the hate on time. I just got off 2 days ago. I just got off an hour and a half. This thing resonates so deep with people. Like, it's so millions of people have bad travel stories, guys. Bad travel experience. I got off with a guy. This guy flew 22 hours to Africa. And soon as he landed in Johannesburg.
All right. He said, OF ain't going to work. I believe you have to have an ID for all parties involved in the video. Most likely. Sometimes you get away with the side views shots, but full back shots will let you know about it. They will let you know about it, of course. The full back shots, and if they super thick, is not happening. Don't do a woman twerking and you getting a view from the backside, you know, like you getting a view from the backside pointing down and she's twerking with like major wagon, you getting a flag. But if it's a girl with no wagon in the same thong, you probably won't get flagged. It's about how it looks. If it look all like, you know what I'm talking about. You seen where he beat the girl in the DR? No, I ain't seen no girl get beaten in the DR. I ain't seen none of that. Rello, #1 Pookie traveler. I don't even know how to say that. That he be saying. That's funny. How is Guillermo doing it then? What does he know that we don't? You know that his channel got taken away though, right? I heard about his name over and over again. His channel got taken away. So he's not really doing it. You only can do it to a certain amount before they terminate you. You can get away with it for a little bit, but then they catch up to you. Videos that you posted 2 years ago start getting flagged. Then they start going down the line. So videos you posted 2 years ago get flagged, then 1 year ago get flagged, then 6 years ago get flagged. Then before you know it, when they get to your most recent videos, your whole page get terminated. He said himself he grabbed her by her braids and dragged her / threw her out the house. Yeah, I don't know about that. Let me see. I'm talking about OF Bates, not UF, not YouTube. You said OnlyFans, right? Yeah, OnlyFans, like you said, you have to put all the IDs and all that, but I don't know. If you want the OnlyFans image, I guess you can go for OnlyFans. Me personally, I don't want that image. I ain't doing the OnlyFans stuff. Oh yeah, Bait, I forgot to tell you, I don't pay for shit. Free skis. For the free skis. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that was crazy. I'll look all that stuff up right after this.
He was talking to for 3 months.
If you guys have any links, send it to me.
There for 3, and he had the tears in his voice from just talking to this guy. He was just like, man, I appreciate you so much. I flew this to see this girl, and like I could tell this had hurt him to his core, you know, because this was 3 months, and this girl had basically, you know, catfished him, and he had flew halfway across the world to see this girl. And so I'm just doing more. It's stories like that I have people tell me, man, you inspired me to travel. Thank you for what you're doing. Like the good outweighs the bad. So I'm trying to focus on the lives that I'm helping versus the haters that's just like, he's a trick, he's this, he's got stuck, you know. I'm blocking all of that out and staying focused on the main objective, which is get my content to my people.
I think you got something, bro. I think that you I think one of the things that's beneficial about what it is that you're doing is the fact that you embrace.
I lost $50,000 because I didn't buy a domain name. My advice, head to.
So you're not worried about what everybody else is talking about. I think that's going.
Okay, you said, can I show you what time it is on your phone? Too early? I really don't understand what this means. You said it before a long time ago. What does that mean? I know it's supposed to be a joke or something. Can you show me what time it is on your phone? Too early? I don't understand the joke, man. Explain it to me. Because you said this a couple of times before. I just don't understand it. How can we send a link and copy and paste it? Yeah, copy and paste it. Then I will just I'll basically copy it from the chat, then put it in the YouTube. Log it straight into YouTube.
Really benefit you from a content creator's perspective. Honestly, because you really got to have thick skin, especially as you continue to grow. Because I don't think that this is the last that the people or World Star for that matter is gonna hear of you, bro. I think that you're gonna really be able to leverage this thing in order to make it something that you're really gonna make it, bro.
I'm hoping, bro. I'm spending money on new cameras. I'm coming up with just new ideas. We're doing all new concepts. I'm trying to blow, man. I'm trying to get up there, man. I just never dreamed. I've always dreamed of being, like I said, being a movie director. Now I have an actual audience that I can show my content to. So I'm just like, I'm him, man. I have arrived. Finally, I waited so long, and I was just like,
nah, that's dope.
I was just stuck here in Gary. Like, how am I gonna monetize this? How am I gonna get out of this situation? I'm stuck at this dead end job. I hate working, and so I'm just here, just enjoying every moment of it, man. I feel like
I can't hate on that. I can't hate on that, man. I'm a subscribe to your channel. I'm definitely about to make sure that I'm following you on Instagram because you are.
It'll be what will be nice if Anton Daniels could run it back again.
You know what I'm saying? Like
another,
I can't finesse it
another
enough
interview
to be able to justify being able to head over to Sasua without the people saying Anton over there buying pussy. You know what I mean?
You too famous for Sasua, man.
I might be able to get away with it over there though. They don't know me like that over there.
You end up on one of O'Shea Duke Jackson's video. Anton Daniels over in
you know, but O'Shea is my guy. That's my dog in real life. I talk to him regularly. I can dodge that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
I don't know if they friends anymore though.
Yeah, man.
So let me ask you one more question.
Okay.
What's the prototype? Right? I know a lot of guys, they like.
How many YouTube channel has Rello lost since this interview? 5 or 6?
The Brazilians.
Yeah, he probably lost like at least 3 after this.
What's the prototype?
Especially if Kenya came after this.
Because you different. You him. You the freshest in Gary. Soon to be the freshest in Indiana.
We got 27 people. And everybody stop real fast.
So what's the
hit
prototype?
the likes, man.
What is
watch the 27 jump to 33 as soon as you hit the likes.
What is the prototype? Okay. And then as you go on this journey, is it a possibility that this prototype that you name could ever lock down Jay Rello and say, I want him to put a ring on her finger?
It's always that possibility of meeting a potential wife.
There we go. It jumped to 29 because y'all hit the likes. 29 people. Come on, let's hit the likes.
This. Like I said,
it's about to jump to 40.
Content, man. It's going to be stuff that I do that's in the States. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, Sasua itself, I wouldn't call that per se a place that I would go hoping to meet somebody that I can spend the rest of my life with, because like I said, that is a hotbed for just, whatever, prostitution, sex tourism. So I'm not like claiming there, but maybe when I do my trip to Africa, I might meet a girl that I actually might rock with, but that's a whole different situation because I'm not really taking a girl serious that's in a whole.
Would you even take that into consideration? I'm like really like being a woman. You don't seem like a one-woman guy, dog.
Not right now. I mean, I just got out of a 5-year relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, 5 years, 5.5 years we were together.
What she do, man? Why you ain't marry her?
It's just we grew apart, man. She was a little bit older, kind of, I guess, stuck in her ways. You know what I mean? So, I'm kind of like, just like, she's a great woman, but we just wasn't meant to be forever, and I just had to separate from that. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I was in a year relationship, and then I was single for a little bit. Then I got into a 5-year relationship. So. Now I'm just focused on my craft, man. I'm just, like I said, I was editing. When you text me, I was editing another video for my page. Literally when you sent me the DM. So I'm like, man, is this the real Anton Daniels? I'm like,
yeah, it's the real me.
Right now. Huh?
Yeah, it's the real me. You know what though, Rello? You want me to call you Jay Rello or Rello? I want to make sure that
Rello's fine.
You're gonna have to give me a monthly. You're gonna have to come on the show like a monthly update. and give us like the adventures of Rello and
they should do an update.
How it is at,
boy, if they did an update right now,
and
after all
he's
been through,
to give us an update on what's going
my
on with you,
God.
I'm fascinated by
they will push
your journey and your
Anton
story.
Right now will push this dude to another level right now.
Are you really mean
For
that,
sure.
or are you being
No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Like, I'm fascinated by how it is that you.
Okay, let me see what you guys said. All right. He said newbies need to see the content from the deleted channels. You will really get a clear view of who Rello really is. He may be entertaining but deeply flawed. I guess you was supposed to say but deeply flawed. Okay. Let me see. You said in Thailand, one of your lives at the villa, you kept showing your phone. I'm talking about like 7 or 8 times within an hour. Did I? On live, I kept showing my phone. Oh, I never noticed that. Did I? What? I showed it on Future's live. Dang, I didn't even notice that. That's crazy. He said that might go left. Why would it go left? All Anton Daniels got to do is recap on because this was 3 years ago. Let me see. It was 3 years ago. Yeah, I think it was. I'm gonna see after it when I make the video smaller. It was 3 years ago. So if he was to recap right now where Anton Daniels is and where Rello is right now, and they start going through all the videos and going through everything that he's been through since this last interview, oh my God.
You listen, one thing that's unique, and I'm being absolutely honest, it's very rare to
hit the likes, guys. 23. We should have 23 likes. Somebody let me know how many likes we have.
How it is that they are and who it is that they moving, what they moving like. And that's just me. Like, yo, this is what I do. This is what I'm moving like. Fuck y'all. I don't really care what nobody else think. This is how we doing it. It's rare. You don't see people like that. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that you got something, bro, for real, in real life.
I appreciate that. And that's big coming from you, because I know you could consider yourself a content creator as well, even though you're more on the pundit side of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I can't lie. I'm gonna be absolutely honest, because, and this is one of my superpowers. I'm a square.
Right. Okay.
I'm a square. But then me being a square, I can live vicariously through you.
And that's a lot of my subscribers. They're like, I can't do that. I got kids, I'm married, but I just enjoy watching you, because it's like, like you said, I'm living vicariously through you. I would wish I could get a villa and fly to another country and have baddies twerking by the pool. You know what I mean? So it's just, man, like I said, man, it's a market for it. I found out the formula, so I'm trying to get my bag together so I can have 50 on my wrist too. Yeah.
Hey, listen, it's coming, bro. It's coming. It's too much money to be made in this content creation space.
For sure.
You get it. It's coming.
Yeah, for sure.
For
sure, but bro. I wanna surmise everything, because it's a false narrative out there. I'm not
All right. So run the likes up. We got 13 likes. Run it up. Let's see what the boy said. You said, I thought that a lot of Anton's audience is mega super Christians. I wonder how they will be receptive to Rello, considering his lifestyle. Yeah, we'll see. But it will be dope to have a recap after 3 years, because there will be some accusations that, if spoken about, could turn the interview contagious. Well, let's see. Contentious. I mean, let's see. Let me tell you something. If he was to do an interview again, I think everybody will be calm. I don't think it'll be all disruptive, and I don't think it'll be all crazy and people will be fighting. I doubt it. And Anton run panels to where it's like 8 people on the panel now. So I'm pretty sure he'll put Rello in that little, that lives that Anton be doing. I don't know if anybody see his lives at night where it's a panel full of the other people. So what they would do is they'll run his videos, and everybody on that damn panel will have an opinion. I don't know if you guys ever watch Anton Daniels recently. He do a night show with I think 8 other people, and everybody's gonna have an opinion. I don't think he'll do that interview alone like this, one-on-one. Everybody will have an opinion for sure.
passport, bro. I'm a independent content creator. What y'all saw on the video of me crying, that was real tears, but I was like genuinely upset. I get mad, I cry. Mad, but I'll cry. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like a sadness cry. It was just more like a madness cry. You know what I mean? So I was crying. I was asking the subscribers who initially gave me the $762 to give me an additional 100 to get back. So I wasn't asking just the random people on the internet for $100 to get back. I just was asking the people who gave me the money in the first place that I missed my flight and I needed a $100 reschedule fee. So yeah, man, that's what y'all saw. I just never thought that that piece of that live would go viral, but I'm glad it did because my numbers are going up, and when your numbers go up, your numbers go up.
Give me your final thoughts for the people. What do you want the people to know? What is it? Why should they subscribe to Jay Rello, Freshes and Gary? And again, I'm gonna put his information inside of the description for you guys to be able to tap into his channel. What is it? The final thoughts that you would like to lead the people?
My final thought.
Okay, you said 101 is the only way a panel will swarm him. Yeah, that panel. If you watch Anton Daniels' panel, they'll be all over him, and he will have to be able to handle himself. Which I think he will be able to handle himself, but they'll be all over him. Because Anton Daniel will start reviewing all types of videos. And if this is before Kenya, he's definitely going to review the Kenya stuff. Years later, Rello still has less than 100 to his name. So was he really successful? It's about how you manage, I guess, the bread, obviously, because he could have been very successful. He raised over $100,000. So it depends what you call success. If he successful off of YouTube, being able to raise $100,000, that's considered successful. What you did with the money is another thing. So,
Thought is, man, don't knock it until you watch the content. That's all I really want. Don't knock it till you try it, man. Like I said, my content is male-based, but a lot of females can come and still be entertained just by my little anecdotal stuff I'll be doing on there. So I don't want females to be shunned away by, because like I said, it is male-based content. But what I want to say is, man, I'm just a young Black man. I grew up in some harsh environments, some crazy circumstances area, Indiana. I'm just trying to do something positive and do something very beneficial for the culture, man, and trying to basically just give people what they want to see. Like I said, I'm an entertainment guy. I've always dreamed about being a movie director. So this is what comes with it when you just get these big platforms. So I just want everybody follow me on Instagram. It's JRello219. That's JRELLO.
Well, let me preface this by saying, listen, y'all, when y'all follow him, it ain't gonna be PG-13. It's gonna be something different, all right? So be careful. Don't open it up where your kids is in the room.
It's not that bad. It's really, I've seen worse on Jimmy Smack's Instagram. So you know what I mean? So, oh God. So like I said, just follow the YouTube channel. Follow me, DM me on Instagram if y'all want to chop it up. If y'all got any questions, most of the time I'm always free. It's JRELLO219 on Instagram. Follow my YouTube page, like and subscribe to the videos. I had a live the other day that had over 1,100 people in there.
Talk to them.
Obviously, there is a market for the content, so that was like great proof of concept right there. So just follow me on YouTube, J Rello, Freshes and Gary, J space RELLO, Freshes and Gary, man. Like I said, I'm trying to go up there on the YouTube, man. I appreciate you so much for having me. Hey, Anton, I want to see. This is why I really came on. Is it possible you can get me on the panel on one of those Lapeef Network shows?
Absolutely.
I love that show, yo.
Absolutely.
I love that show,
Absolutely.
Yo. Please, Anton, that would go so crazy viral.
Did that ever happen?
With Kayla and them, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I don't know if it's gonna be Kayla and them, but I will definitely make sure that I get you connected. I got you.
I have your.
You said Warren Floyd, Rello, and Future being managed by the same people in the background. I wasn't here for that. He said no. Yes, I wasn't here for that. 30 people, please hit the likes. We should have 30 likes. There's 30 people in here. Just take a second real fast, and everybody just click that like real fast so it can jump from 29 to 36. You'll see it right now once you hit them likes.
Word, you could I just want, if I could just get on there one time for just 1 hour, and we can.
I think it will be incredibly entertaining. 100%.
I know, for sure.
I got you, big dog.
For sure, man. Anytime you need me, you know what I'm saying? Come on, chop it up. Like I said, I'm gonna be this. Hopefully, this won't be the last time I go crazy viral from doing some crazy stuff, man. But I just, like I said, I'm so humbled, and I just appreciate everything, man. Appreciate you for having me on the show.
Hey, man, listen, bro. Be safe. I'm definitely about to tap in. I'm gonna tap in with you after the show today, later on this afternoon, because I got Charleston White here. So.
Oh, damn. Charleston White was in the mix around now, too?
We're shooting a lot of content this afternoon.
That was nice.
I'm definitely going to tap in with you this afternoon, big dog, and I got you.
Okay. That's all you got? That's all the questions you have? I think we pretty much.
I got more, but we gonna save those for.
Save it. Okay, cool.
For the next time. All right, I got you, big dog. Thanks for coming on, bro. I appreciate you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate y'all. Check out my channel on YouTube, J Rello, Freshers and Gary. I'm gone, man. Be safe, Anton.
All right, bro.
Yep.
That's dope. That was a very, very good interview, guys. That was a very, very good interview, for sure. That could have went far. For him. Man, if Anton Daniels can do a recap on him, if Anton Daniels can actually do basically from the time that it will be amazing.
J Rello, he is him.
That's pretty dope, man. Yeah, that was really nice. I'm trying to get this. He just hit me right now. Let me see if he's available. So, guys, we have Ryan. One of you guys put Ryan on the list. He replied to me. He said he will definitely do the interview. I'm trying to see if he's available right now. For you guys, whoever put Ryan on the list, he might be available right now. He said he can do the interview for sure. But we're going to see right now if he's available. I'm waiting for him to reply. Let's do some other stuff. You said go to the DR stuff? Or you said, let's see what he's talking about.
That believes something other than that. We believe in financial freedom.
All right. Your boy Flip Flop. Oh, I can't click on it. Oh, here go International Zoe.
People is going to be, 10x. And we're never saying that you don't want to learn Portuguese, but let's be honest. You want to learn Portuguese.
Librella has helped Norman get back to his adult
So I hit up International Zoe, guys.
Dogs with osteoarthritis.
He said he was
Adverse events may include ataxia, anorexia, and lethargy.
Okay.
Do not use in breeding, pregnant, or lactating dogs. Take extreme care to avoid self-injection.
Let me open up a new screen and look for that.
Gives you a break to keep you covered.
Yeah, whether it's on your car insurance
or taking a break from being the auto tech.
But still, I would still suggest that you try out some of these other cities, because we all know a lot of people been to Rio 10 times and stuff like that. And what success have you really had in Rio?
You guys say International Zoe. I tried to hit him up. He said he was taking a break from YouTube or something like that.
You ain't had no real success with a love interest, if you've had, or finding one, or capturing one, or however you want to put it. I would say Rio is not the place. And a lot of people say they're gonna move to Brazil. I think Rio is for visitors. It's go to have a good time and all that. But even if you're gonna stay in Rio, I would say go to some other cities, find you a girlfriend, and have her come visit you in Rio, or have her move with you in Rio, because Rio, you can get an encounter all day. You can meet them. They come.
Talks about the LTTV.
LTTV?
Nobody's LT, and I'm certainly not implying that.
What the hell was that?
The car is fucked up. I hit this car from the back. I've never been in an accident before. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen, man. I rented a car, was driving out here, and it was on me. I took my eyes off the road for a split second just.
Okay, let me see. You said, I will say, if Rello didn't have the audacity to shoot for what he wanted, he would have only gone to Sasua once and faded away, right or wrong. He got staying power and he managed to stay relevant. That is true. He managed to stay relevant and stay on top of his stuff. He's a fighter. Him and Future is kind of like a fighter. They're gonna stay around and do their thing. And I'm telling you, $170,000 later, 70 for Future, 100 for Rello. Come on, man. You can call it. Some people won't call that success, but that's success.
Rello has to spend the night in jail, guys.
Oh, I asked him if he could. I asked if he could pay some money, but he said nah. He said only thing he can do is wait till until the transit police come.
My boy, what's going on?
This is Jay Rello in the flesh, out there inside somewhere in the Dominican Republic. I don't know where. He said he was headed to Sasua. See, Keith said he landed in Santiago hours ago. Maybe he was hanging out in Santiago. I don't know what's that.
All right, chat. Let me ruin the ending. Let me just ruin the ending of this long ass stream because it ain't going the way Jay Rello thinks it's gonna go. This is going to look something like what happened to Chris Must-List. If you know who Chris Must-List is, he's a traveling YouTuber from Toronto, older white dude. He got stuck in Trinidad on some bullshit. It wasn't like he was irresponsible the same way Jay Rello was, but he got stuck there on some bullshit and he faced charges. He had to stay there throughout the entire duration of his charges. Now, he was well off, as in he's put in work in his life. He's built his life to a place where he doesn't need to beg for donations to sustain his living. So he was able to ride out those 6 months pause, however long it was. Jay Rello's going to be
Instagram. Right there, was on my way to the Sioux and got into an accident. So that's was the car speeding by. That
was at 10:30.
This one,
10:29.
Right, was on my way to the Sioux
Thursday.
and got into an accident. So what do you think about this? This is the wreckage, the carnage.
Now, what you're looking at is the engine peeling out from the front because the entire front bumper is torn off, bent inward. This shit is unrecognizable. I wouldn't even know where the intake manifold or any of these things are because this is crunched to bullshit. Like, what are we looking at here? I can't even see the timing belt or nothing. This is, yeah, man, you're fried, bro. This is completely totaled. Get this car the fuck out of here. Damn, bro. So that's why he took a picture of a video of.
All right, let me see. All right, so
This is the problem. The first thing he did was go on social media. He had his video up for literally a minute and a half live stream, and then he immediately.
Delete the video.
But it was too late. Folks have to understand. You could delete your live stream expeditiously. It don't matter. Somebody has it, and Razor Ray's got it. I don't know if he was recording it or someone sent it to him. I think someone sent it to him because a lot of times I get shit sent to me.
I'm trying to get a better video. Let me see. Something better at least. This was 3 years ago.
Yeah. Take 1,800 out there and then
18.
Yeah, this shit gonna add up, bro. This shit's gonna add up. I'm not gonna cap. Shit's gonna add up, G. We in the building though. What's going on? What's good, guys? What's popping? In the building. We are in the building. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. As you can see, it's your boy.
Yeah, man, he been trying to do his stuff for years. I'm telling
in the
you.
building.
It's just
What's
unfortunate some of those things happened while he was on the trip. Well,
kitchen.
let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you guys something. If these things didn't happen on the trip, would the subs or anybody even be around? Probably not. You guys, you know, a lot of the people don't even care about positive stuff. Like when you're doing positive stuff, a lot of people on the YouTube don't even care. You need crash out moments sometimes to even make your stuff go. In this space, at least.
Shopping. Nice kitchen. I'm gonna do a nice little pan around for y'all. See that? Patio, dual patios, kitchen. Nice setup, guys. This is a nice villa. This motherfucker was $100 a day. Dual patios, small table right here, nice freezer. We went a little grocery. He put all my stuff up. My Dominican bull put all my groceries up. See, we got the $50 bottle of Patron in there. And we got this all set up. As y'all can see, this motherfucker got a nice amount of space. You could easily accommodate 2 to 3 guys in here. It's a bachelor pad for sure.
Do videos like this, but I can't help.
Yo, what's going on, people? It's your guy, Ali the Bastard. The person you just saw was a guy in Passport Bro. He may not be affiliated with real shit. I don't like. There's a difference. And this just out of his freaking eyeball right now. Dog, he's pushing a tear out of his skull. Look at him. He's trying his best to cry. Just to look pathetic and sad.
Oh, so this is what Anton Daniels basically interviewed him for. Well, you said, remember, he wanted to be a movie director. He did that. Acting skills is dope.
Pathetic.
This what made him pop right here.
Pathetic. Look at this man. Look at this boy.
You said Zoe.
Look at this 40-year-old.
Yeah, Zoe popped up in my feed. Let me tell you guys exactly what he told me. He said, thanks. I appreciate the consideration, brother, but I'm just laying low for now. Good luck with your content, brother. So obviously you just didn't want to come or something. It's all good.
Girl plus boy. This ain't no damn man. That is a boy. That is a boy.
Yeah, we're going to change this video because this dude's going to be saying all types of stuff that don't mean nothing. I just want to see the actual videos of what happened in DRs and stuff like that. He said, but those subs are what keeps them down. Laugh out loud. They are chasing a dream that will never come because the subs will give them just enough to crash, rinse, and repeat. That's what it is. But the subs are paying for crashing. That's what they want to see. You notice that the subs do not want to see Rello and Future showing them content around the world when they go there. They want to see them get up on the girls, and if anything go bad, that's the content. Or if they just decide to do anything bad while they're there already, that's the content. That's what people expect. Oh, Zoe think he's better than certain content creators? How many subs does Zoe have? I never met him. I never knew about him until somebody said his name in the chat. That's who they wanted me to interview. I was going to look up his page and see what he was about if he accepted.
Damon. That is a boy, Damon. You sack of shit.
Guys, let's get the likes
I
up.
hope all the bad shit in the world happens to you.
Hopefully we got 28 likes right now.
This nigga.
We should have like 28 likes by now.
Fuck, you come to the airport look like that for?
Y'all mess with Flip Flop? Everybody cool with Flip Flop? Austin Holloman is live. Let's see what he's talking about. Okay, I think his page might give me a copyright.
Once them because it was just her.
Okay.
I can't get the timeline messed up. Friday night was just her. It was chilling. She was a vibe. Stayed the night. Vibe. Cool. Came through. Cooked.
Let me ask you a question. You always
18 so far. That's good.
What do you mean
that's
by
pretty
that?
good.
Vibe? Like I know what it means, but what do people think?
Get the likes up, guys. 22 people. Let's get 22 likes. Or 26 now. Let's get 26 likes.
Gotcha.
Something you would write home about.
Gotcha.
Not something you.
No drama.
Not a horror. The opposite of a horror story.
Gotcha.
Basically.
I totally understand.
That's what I mean when I say a vibe.
Yeah.
So Friday, we kicked it. It was a vibe. Saturday, we kicked it. It was another vibe. Now, keep in mind, I'm compensating this whole time. Not crazy.
No, I understand.
I mean, do you care if I say prices or should I just?
Nah, let's not talk about it. But let's go like this or like this. Like, what's the price? Here's the thing. You're leaving now, right? So you gained some experience, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that?
You said this the first time you seen Rello? You probably just trolling. I don't think this is probably the first time you seen him, man.
The price that she charged you was excessive?
No, it was fair.
It was fair?
Okay.
Fair price. Okay.
I was kind of already acclimated to what I expected the prices to be. So when I actually came here, I had an idea of how much things cost.
Gotcha.
The food prices caught me off guard more than anything.
Okay.
Because I was thinking that stuff was going to be cheaper for the Americanized food, but actually it's literally probably in my opinion, it's the same price.
This is a tourist town, so everything is excessive.
Exactly.
Compared to it.
So even we had flip flops right now. If I order some wings and some fries, that might be $12. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Which I could get wings and fries.
We're not gonna kick flip back.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just using him as an example. You know what I'm saying? So people understand, like, because when I was thinking stuff was gonna be so much cheaper food wise.
Yeah.
But it's actually not that much cheaper.
Exactly. But here's the thing: you learned from the experience.
Second day, and I'm not gonna lie, I got some things to tell y'all. Yo, bro, is your apple pie in there?
Yeah.
My Hershey in here. They give us 2 spoons like I was finna share with your bitch ass. Isn't that crazy?
You know what? I want to eat that shit.
First things first, I'm gonna try that the chocolate Hershey pot. Whatever the fuck this is, huh?
Yo, bro, barbecue.
Man, that bitch tastes like it was shipped from God. You dumbass nigga.
What? Shit. This shit is good though. I ain't gonna lie. It tastes like Burger King.
Hell no. I ain't gonna lie.
Swim across the damn pool that far.
What you think about Cartagena? Like for real. No hating shit, but like, what do you like about it, and what don't you like about it? And number 3, a question that everybody wants to know: is Cartagena safe?
Well, I'll say is,
and I'll be completely honest with y'all. If you choosing between Medellin or Cartagena,
007 is in the building,
bro. Because Cartagena, bro.
It depends on what you're doing, where you at. I'll say the beach area. Stay away from the beach, bro. Here, like Cartagena, stay away
from the beach. Like stay away from the vendors, bro.
My guy was good.
They don't buy drugs, bro.
Yeah, they gonna scam you, bro.
They gonna get your ass good, bro.
These 2 guys was robbed and robbed.
So this is why I clicked on this video. Y'all want to know what happened, how we got robbed? Here it is. It was a normal day. It was our first night. We just checked in our first day. We walk outside and this happens. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, compa?
I got everything.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, the best.
Homie. So as you can hear, the guy offered us, hey, I got the best of the best. And my homie wanted to smoke. And we said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see what we got. We smoked in Colombia before, but never in Cartagena.
1 second. 007, run up my unique chats on Kick. Good looking.
This is one of the guys. It was like 3 people in this. This is one of the guys. We were chilling. He offered us some drinks. Everything was going cool. And we were just waiting for the package to come.
Lemon, yes.
I'm just trying to cop this gas, and I ain't trying to eat. I'm not hungry right now. I'm just trying to cop and dip. You feel me? I'll get my drink, walk on the beach, and then we hit the mall. It's chill how we have everything around us too, bro. Right in front of the goddamn beach. But yeah, man, we'll be right back with y'all boys. We're gonna kick it. Yeah. So eventually the guy pulled up, he brought the stuff, and we thought we were gonna pay up front. We asked him how much. He said, no, just go drop it off at the crib and come back. We were like, all right.
So you gonna charge us like 120?
So as you seen and as you heard, we thought he was gonna charge us like a cool 120 mil peso, which is like $25 or something, right? Cool. So when we go back down, we went back to the little spot that we met up, and he brought some chairs out. We were kind of like, yo, we just want to pay and get the fuck out of here. How much? He said, no, let's have a little convo. I was like, oh, damn, this shit getting a little weird. And so we sat down, we chilling. He's like, okay, I'm going to need 500 mil pesos for that. We said, 500 mil? We said, fuck it. All right, fuck it. Fuck it. We're going to pay him the 500 mil, and just so we can get the fuck up out of here, and we're not going to cop for these guys ever again. After we give him the 500 mil, he then requests for more. He said, well, now you guys got to pay 1.2 mil for some bullshit. He said he pays the police or whatever. Bullshit, obviously.
What?
We said, what?
He got work.
I knew for a fact once we pay him that amount, he's going to ask for more. Me and Clyde just look at each other, and we run. Ran back to the hotel. It was like 30 seconds away. We pull up, and we was just chilling. And after that day, I will say this. We were just on our toes. Every time we go out, we always kept an eye out for everything. I'm not sure if we were wanting men or what. All I know is we got smoking Cartagena. But all I'm going to say is for y'all boys that are going to Cartagena, do not cop any tree. If you're going to cop some tree, if you really want to get into that bullshit, ask them up front how much. And that's how you know if you're fucking with someone real. If he's not telling you how much, get the fuck up out of there. Enjoy the rest of the video, though.
They gonna scam you out here for sure. Like, you know, if you go to like a resort, you know, nice water, that's like near Cartagena, then that's different. But the beach here, nah, it's not even worth it.
They all try to play friendly, bro, and I'm telling y'all, boys, they gonna get your ass good. Stay away from the beach. It's not even that nice. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. These look like Jacksonville Beach. Even Miami has bluer beach in it.
I got all the things. I got all the things. You see what I'm saying? So when I go over there tomorrow, I'm gonna go bless her with all the things. You see what I'm saying? Show them all the stuff I got. I got the nails, I got the polish, I got the
Let me see if I can get him right now. Hold on.
I'm about to pack it all up. We got all the things over there. Show them the nail polish and the nails and all that. We got over 150 nail polish colors. You see me with the nails to match in the jail. Ooh, show them the drill gun. We got the drill guns over there. What else we got? We got the heat lamps. We got the acrylics. We got all the things that the females need. Ooh. Real quick, talk about it, man. Listen. Crazy story, man. And you dig, I'm leaving in about 6 hours. You smell me? So I'm like, let me do a little video real quick, talk about it, man. Listen.
Come on, let's get them lights up, guys. We got 18 likes.
Conversations, right? Check it, right? My man, so I met this dude in the suit. Straight like that. Met him in the suit. We kicked it. We had a great time. We ended up hanging out at his mansion. He one of those dudes that be, you know, renting out the mansion and all that. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, upstairs, downstairs, pool and all that, right? One of those. So we met one day in the suit, we kicking it and all that. Hit me on the horn like, yo, son, yo, bring something through. I got a little shorty over here, come rock with me. I'm like, no doubt, say less. I ain't had no shorties at the moment because he hit me on like last minute. I'm like, you know what?
This a dude that was robbed.
Let me go to the strip real quick, grab me a couple of shorties. I grabbed 2 shortstops. You smell me bad, little mommies too. I'm like, yo, what y'all doing? Come rock with me. My boy at the mansion, up the hill. Let's go. They're like, all right, what's up? So we ride. We go up there. We kicking. He had a little shorty in there. She wasn't about nothing. I had 2 nice ones though. Long story long, he was engaging with one of the shorties that I brought up there a little bit extra. He was going hard with her. Shorty got mad that he already had up there, so it was a little back and forth, but long story long, we left. One of the shorties that I brought and the shorty that he was already there with, we left. he stayed there with one of the shorties that I brung. You smell me? I brung too. He stayed. We gonna call her Green Eyes. She had green eyes. She was bad, some brown skin. You dig what I'm saying? Green eyes. She was just beautiful, man. Body on fire. You see what I'm saying? Listen. So you dig? And so he kicking it.
He forgot what he was gonna say.
We blow out. I do what I do. Next day, you know, we meet up. I'm like, yo, what's up? What happened with Shorty? Like, yo, son, you know what I mean? And I'm telling you this from this part of it because this is important to the story. He's like, yo, son, you dig? She ain't give me the box or nothing. So she was playing like, you know, we was talking, we was kissing, we was foreplaying it, but she wouldn't let me take those pants down. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? I mean, that's crazy. You know she 305. You know she be moving and shaking. Like, now I'm talk like that, son. She don't do none of that. I'm like, yo, bro, stop playing. I'm telling you, I don't know those chicks, my dude. I'm telling you, I met them chicks on a strip and brung them to your crib. I know that she did. He's like, no, nah, I'm saying it was probably a one-time thing. So I'm like, oh, okay. Wonder what they was pillow talking about. You smell me? But, you know, it's the guy that's met. We becoming cool and all that. But I'm letting them know, but he letting me know. I'm like, do what you do. So at the end of the day, he didn't get the box. He said he was talking with her all night. You dig what I'm saying? Foreplay, but no smashing. I'm like, all right, cool. Long story long. You dig? Just to make it long, because he, you know, a few times we hung out, she was there, cool. So for me, that was his shorty. He'd tell me little things like, yeah, man, I'm liking her, man. Word, you know, we got plans, this, that, and the third. I'm listening now, because, you know, I'm like, word. Now, I'm
back home now.
Go by, shorty talking about, she pregnant. He ended up getting a crib out there, nice little crib for $850 in Puerto Plata area. Boom, he got a crib for $850, and he bought mad nice furniture, things of this nature. Now he's texting me or calling me while I'm in the States and he out there, and we chopping. I'm like, yo, word, yeah, I gotta come do this. So you dig what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a spot too. We'll be like, yeah, son, you know, we talking. So I'm like, he still was shorty. I mean, shorty. I mean, listen, to each his own. I don't judge. You see what I'm talking about? But for me, it's like, bro, you moving too fast. You smell me? But again, a man got to do what a man got to do. I can't, you know, interfere. But so I go down there.
How was your trip? Was it good?
A nice crib in the Puerto Plata area. No. And I'm talking about nice. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm going to get something like this. But on the other side, you see what I'm saying? But go to the crib. She cooked food. She had her mom's over there, her sister over there, all that, like chilling.
Yeah,
so for me,
flights are
all
always
that 305, money on the strip, all that's dead. That's just shorty. I'm gonna respect it. So time go by. 4 or 5 months go by.
All right, chats are coming through. How important do you think vasectomies are for stumped down travelers who like to indulge? I would think hopefully that these people are strapping up, but I know one creator that's just going around getting all the girls pregnant in every country you go. So it'll be important, but you think the men is going to go around and do that? They're not going to do it. They're not going to go around and get it. So it'll be important. It's very important, but how would you enforce that? No way to enforce it. So everybody will be just like, no way to enforce that. But yes, it's important. For sure it's important. I think all of the guys is going out there just getting because I know one content creator that's just going around getting all the girls pregnant in every country, Thailand, DR, all that, and just leaving babies everywhere and selling those women dreams. He said it was great. He said, I even saw Future on Walking Street. You lying, bro. You lying. You want to come up and tell us your story? Let me drop a link for you. If you want to come up and tell us how your trip was and tell us how you ran into Future.
Hitting me, he telling me different things, you know, he wanna. So this is my thing. She, first of all, let me tell you the story. Dude,
you say what's up,
got the crib $850, all good. She said she was pregnant, all good. He bought mad furniture for the crib, all good. He's supplying the whole family with different things like that there, all good. He funded her whole lifestyle, all good. I'm not mad at none of that, right? But for me, she's telling him what to do. You see what I'm saying? How can I say this?
My guy was good.
The dude bought a vehicle, bro. You smell me? He don't live in the zoo, I mean, in Puerto Plata. He lives in the States, but he moving and shaking back and forth. You know, got the crib, got the car. You know what I mean? Paying for this, paying for that, all through Western Union, or he go down there every other week and he checking up on things different. This is his lifestyle. He hit me, letting me know, and I was like, son, I'm telling him, I said, yo, bro, for one, who leases it in the house? Who is the lease of the renting of the car? Because he financed the car. Who name is this stuff in? He's like, yo, son, now it's her name, and then the crib is in her brother name, and I'm like, her brother name? I said, first of all, why it ain't in your name? Long story long. I'm gonna get to it, people. Right? But I'm gonna give you the, you dig? So let me tell you.
Hey guys, let's take a second to run the likes up real fast. We got 29. Let's get 29 likes. Let's get it.
Shorty finesse my boy something serious, man. She played the long game with my boy, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Listen, the crib was not $850. The crib was $500. It was a nice crib. I ain't gonna hold you, but it wasn't the Barrios. It was in the Puerto Plata area in the Barrios, but it was nice. $500.
I ain't gonna hold you. He must be from New York with Future. He said, I ain't gonna hold you. Must be from New York. But another thing too is a lot of men was getting worked in Thailand too when I was there. A lot of men was getting worked in Thailand, guys.
You smell me? The baby is not his baby. She got a dude. You smell what I'm saying? The car is in her uncle's name. That's a fact. You dig? So this all came crashing down on him. He go down there, some other dudes was telling him, you see what I'm saying? The moms was telling him, that's not your baby. All this, he hit me, yo, the moms was telling me, whoop-de-whoop, X, Y, and Z. But here's the finesse. He gave the chick 10 grand, cash, American, in the crib, in the safe, for her to do what she got to do, food shopping, buying stuff for the baby, things she may need around the crib, all these different things, son. I'm like, 10 grand in the crib, you're sitting around, holla at your boy, what's good with you? You smell me? Be like, nah, son, you dig? I'm trying to take care, let her know that I'm for real about, being with her and starting a family with her. I'm like, yo, bro, you did enough. You didn't have to do that. But there's the story. Remember I told you, Mom Duke said that ain't your baby. Here's the point. They got the crib, they got the car, they got the furniture, they got the clothes, they got all the things he been buying and doing different things with the uncle. Mom Duke's straight.
Just telling the story. You telling the story.
No more empty refrigerators being sent to the people. You did good for us, but at the end of the day, right? Once he put that 10 grand in the safe, they took that. So when he was on the phone talking, they were being real.
Oh, you from NYC too? Where's this guy from that we watching? Because he said, I ain't gonna hold you. Is that an NYC thing? People in New York, I'm pretty sure people in New York say I ain't gonna hold you.
Like ignoring him, not taking his phone, no FaceTime.
Harlem, I know it.
He was like,
I know it.
He goes down me. And he speaks to Mom Dukes and he speaks to the uncle. She was somewhere in Santiago, somewhere doing what she doing.
They do it in Queens too. Y'all forgot. Future is from Jamaica, Queens, baby. Jamaica, Queens.
He didn't have the keys to the crib, so he couldn't get in. So he goes to the mom's crib. He tells the mom, she like, that's not your baby. She telling him all the things. Know what I mean? And then he goes to one of his homies' cribs that he know out there, and he telling him, yo, son, that's not, she got a man. I seen him in the whip the other day at the joint. You see what I'm saying? At the pig roast. I'm like, so he like, what? And he telling me all this. I'm like, the mother telling you, bro, that's not your child? And all that. So he get in contact with the girl. She like, yeah, I'll be there in a couple of hours. You know, it's probably whatever time it take, about 4 hours from Santiago, whatever. He said, I ain't got time. He breaks in the crib. He goes in the crib. He going to save money gone. He making phone calls. She like, listen, you know, I needed this for this. My uncle needed this. My cousin needed this. We'll put it back when we put it back. Different things of this nature. And I'm telling you, like I told him on the phone, bro, they got the 10 grand. They don't need you no more. You gave them the car, you got the crib, they got everything, it's in their name, nigga, you finished. They don't need you no more, playboy. What they gonna be FaceTiming you for now? You smell me? They got 10 grand. You smell me? So when they took the 10, that's when they just broke down, like, we don't need them no more than 5. You know what I mean? He ain't your baby.
Travel Squad, where is Future from if he ain't from Jamaica, Queen? Where is he from, my friend? Tell me.
What you going on? All that. And I'm tight because he's a good dude, a genuine dude. I don't just rock with anybody, man. And I don't talk on the phone with niggas and text niggas and all that. I'm going to DR specifically for this nigga because he got locked up. Because he broke in the crib. Because it's not his crib. You think what I'm trying to tell you? It's not his crib. They call police on him and all that. Like, yo, he trying to explain. Ain't no explaining. I got my homegirl on the phone that speaks Spanish. She speak a little input. I told him to go down, tell her to go down there and understand me, understand some things for me, so I can go down there and go see the dude and see what we can get him out of that situation. Because I don't know nothing about DR prison. I don't know nothing about jail. I don't know nothing about none of that out there. You smell me? But that's a good dude. I gotta go see what's shaking, so I can put a couple of dollars on the thing, get him up out of there so he can move and shake, man. But he lost it all, and she called the police.
And you heard what he just said? She cool with the police over there. And this is the thing you guys got to understand. When we going into different countries, even the workers are protected by the police and the people that live there. When I was in Thailand, bro, though all of the workers and all of those people are protected. You can't do nothing wrong to them. They're always going to back their workers, the freelancers, and they're always going to back their own people. So if you get into like even a fight with a Thai dude, the next store owner, every Thai person on the streets vendors, everybody start piling up on you. They all work together. So just know that if you do messing with these freelancers and all that stuff, when they call the police, they would never be on your side, even if you're in the right. They talk their Spanish or whatever language they have. They talk it on the side. El Stone? Who's El Stone? Hold on, what? El Stone, show your face real fast. I had somebody backstage. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Let me let you up. Yo, what's good?
Good afternoon. How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing?
I just came back from Thailand this morning. Like I just landed in JFK Airport.
Nice.
Now,
How was your trip?
I'm in the lift trying to get back home. The trip was actually amazing. You know, I was Thailand, and I was in Indonesia for a little bit. And the Indonesia was actually fire, and it's mad cheap out there.
Nice. So, what about Thailand? Did you what part did you go to? You was in Bangkok and Pattaya?
I start off in Phuket. I was in Phuket for about 5 days. I was in Phuket. Then I went to Bangkok. I was actually supposed to be in Pattaya for 3 days, but I got Thai friends. They wanted me to stay and watch the football or soccer game. But over there they call it football game that they had on Saturday night. So I ended up canceling the Pattaya. I had to rearrange the trip. So I canceled the Pattaya for Saturday night, and I was like, I'll just go there for Sunday night. Okay. That's actually how I met Future.
Oh, so you walked up to him, you talked to him, right?
Yeah, I talked to him. I said hello. Because the thing is, I was actually at this one spot that
Maju Bar.
So how friendly I had matched with this lady.
Okay.
She told me she worked a regular job and she lived in Pattaya.
Okay.
I was talking for 2 months. So I was talking mad ladies like I had so many ladies down Pattaya. Well, I had many ladies. I had like three ladies I was talking to. Now, when I checked into, I stayed at the base. When I checked into my Airbnb, I was going through my phone. I see his story popped up. Story popped up. I sent her a message. She's like, "Oh, what you trying to do tonight?" I told him I'm trying to watch this game. It's by the way, this is the English Premier game. And she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be at this bar. You could come and watch it with me."
Okay.
And I'm like, "Bet I'll go and watch it." She's like, "Oh, the drinks here are cheap. It's like if you want like it's like drinks like 70 baht,
Yeah.
which is not bad because when I was paying, because Phuket's got expensive. Because
Yeah,
most
it
places
is.
go
I heard.
Phuket, they charge you, they ask for 150 baht for domestic. Same thing in Bangkok, but this one
Yeah.
says $7 a baht for domestic beer. Fuck it, I'll go over there. And it's about like I, I was probably in the graph like 30 minutes because it was like deep. It was like deep in Pattaya.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, this must be a local spot. I go in there. I see some old retiree guys from the accent, sound like they're Australians. And I see a bunch of Thai people there just chilling. I come and talk to her. And I'm like, how you doing? It turns out she works there.
I know it.
As like a bar girl. And I'm like, whoa. I was talking to her for 2 months. 2 months, you told me you worked at a grocery store and you like paint houses. And she said like, oh, this is my first day working here. Your first day. And I'm like, you trying to do that trick? Like, yo, if you told me like you was working this, I'll be honest with you, I probably would have avoided it.
Yeah. So did you get anything for the free ski?
Got a bunch of things for the free ski.
That's what I be saying. Man, these guys said that it's impossible to go to Pattaya and get anything for a free ski. I was getting everything I got for free.
It's not impossible. The thing is, if you go Thai friendly, you can actually meet a lot of regular women.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know about the chance of Thai maybe not be that high, but if you go for Phuket, Bangkok, and these other Thai towns, like Thai cities, you could definitely get something. Even in Phuket, if you find like a regular woman, you just gotta avoid the bar girls, the freelancers. You can find your regular women.
Yeah,
you can definitely find you regular something.
That's dope. So when you see him Future, was he shocked?
I was shocked. I know him. I know him and Rella would be there, but yeah, I had just got done, hanging out with the lady. I was talking to her Thai friendly for a couple months. Found out she just started working as a bar girl. But during our conversation, I found out that this is her first rodeo working in the bar scene in Pattaya. She's originally from Isan, but she's worked at other bars before. But apparently, this is her first time working at that bar.
Then what happened? She tried to charge you?
Well, she didn't. The thing is, like, I got the lady drinks were even that bad. It was like $140 for the lady drinks.
Mm-hmm. So hold on. So you paid you bought all the girls' drinks in the bar?
No, it was only her. She was the only one working there.
Oh, okay, cool. And you spent 140 USD?
No, I didn't spend 140. I didn't spend 140 USD. It was 100. The lady drinks were 140 baht. But all together, after I stayed there for a while. I probably stayed there for maybe 4 hours. After all that shit, it was like 800 baht in total for my drinks and the lady drinks for her. Because it's like because out there and like them shits be like mad, like much cheaper than Soy 6, Walking Street, Tree Town, shit like that. So it wasn't even that bad. And actually later on, because she told me she get out of work at like 2 something, like 3 something. I ended up linking up with her again, and she pretty much let me hit after she got off work.
Okay, good. Yeah, the free ski. I've been doing everything for the free ski out there. But what do you think about the Thai women? Do you like the Thai women?
I like them. I like them. They're mad cool, but you definitely got to watch your back with some of them.
Oh, what you run into? Because I didn't run into no problems with feeling like they were going to steal from me, at least.
I personally didn't have no problems because my first time in Thailand was 2009. I was actually training Muay Thai. I was up in Chiang Mai.
Okay.
Now the Thai ladies up in Chiang Mai, they for the most part they're pretty much sweethearts. If you mean like a regular one, I never had no problems. But a lot of you hear a lot of stories during my time. Like talk to some of them online. Some of them will try to hit you up for money, but that's easily avoidable.
Of course.
If they ask you for money, just say, "Hey, listen, I'm not sending you no money," and keep it moving.
Yeah, but we was just listening to the story to where these men be taking care of the women, go back home to the States, and you still sending the money, the woman money and stuff. Clowns, man. That gotta be clown work, man.
That's some bozo shit. Because this is what I do. I have a burner phone because my main phone is a lock phone. It can't take foreign cards. Now with that burner phone, if I go overseas, that's the phone I'm using because it could take foreign SIM cards.
Okay.
As soon as I come back home, that burner phone goes straight into the drawer, and I ain't touching it. Like I don't get why people, especially if they go over there, and their main goal is to be hitting and running, while they still talking to these ladies after they did what they did.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And the thing about it is, they're buying the girls from the bars, bro. You know how many men I've seen going into the bar, looking at the girl they want, and paying the bar like 10,000 baht to take them home and marry them. Like, bro, come on, man. You guys asking for it when you do things like that. When you do things like that, you asking for it. You asking for disaster in your life. Then they get upset and nod, and they try to say that American women or those women are better than American women. How? You can do the same thing in America. It's just more expensive.
They're not. Well, the funny thing is, a lot of these dudes, I don't know if they see the contradiction, but they go over these, they go over to these countries and pretty much go after the same woman that they complain about back in the States.
Of course. And I think it's
just
the price. Because they can do the same
definitely
thing in the States. You can go buy a girl in the States and she'll stay with you as long as your money's running. It's just more expensive out here.
Yeah, definitely. It's just that when they go overseas, they could do it at a price point that they could afford. Or they feel like they're dealing with less attitude, but actually attitude could be worse when things go bad, like what you were saying earlier. Like they will team up against you.
Yeah, they team up against you, bro. Every Thai person, they don't care what the situation is. They're teaming up against you. You can be completely right. Matter of fact, you can be 200% right. And all the Thai people will team up against you. It's not fair, or as far as like them not coming in and seeing the situation, but it is what it is. That's how they do. They just all team up on you. I've watched it over and over again while I was out there.
Yeah, they've been doing this for decades. It's like you can still turn it. Just because it's 2 lanes.
Yeah, and you said your flight was horrible, huh? How many hours was it?
It was like from Indonesia. It was like 7.5 hours to go to South Korea.
Okay.
And then it was a 14-hour flight from South Korea to JFK.
Okay. You do travel content?
No, I don't.
Okay, you just travel.
I just travel.
Nice. Yeah. So what do you rate the Thai women? 1 to 10?
Yeah, shoot, man. I'll probably rate like an 8.
Oh, like an A for you? Mm-hmm.
A for me.
Yeah. But you think you can find a wife in Pattaya?
Oh, and Pattaya. Oh no, you're not finding white Pattaya.
The chances of finding a wife in Pattaya, bro, I don't care if you caught her at the bank in Pattaya. At night, she's working. That's how bad it is in Pattaya. It's low.
You can find a wife in Bangkok. You go to Phuket, you can find a wife in Phuket. You go to Chiang Rai, you can find a wife in Chiang Rai. But you're not find no wife in Pattaya.
Period. I think 98. Well, that's probably too high. 96% in that
Because
city.
too many of them are trying to run game.
Yep.
And the thing is, like all those girls in like Soy Six that work in the bars, that do the freelance shit, they're not even from Pattaya, from other parts of Thailand.
Exactly. They all come there just to work. That's why I assume every girl that's in that city, even the workers at 7-Eleven, be working at night. He might be connecting to his Wi-Fi. I believe he just got home, guys, because I can't hear him. But oh yeah, you back? You connected now? I know you connected to your Wi-Fi. You just got home, right? I still can't hear him. Yeah, he just got back from Thailand, guys. He about to tell us a lot of what happened in Thailand and his experience in Thailand. And he doesn't do travel content, so that's even better. We're gonna get an experience from a guy that just don't do travel content. Just he move around and travel. That's some of the best guys to get the real truth about the travel experience. When you're not recording nothing and you just go on to travel, you ask them real questions and they're gonna give you the full truth. If you guys have any questions about Thailand, put it in the chat. Once he connect to his Wi-Fi, I'm pretty sure because he just got home. We'll ask him any questions you guys have. But as far as Thailand, finding a wife in Pattaya, you better off. You better off going to your local strip or whatever you want to call it, your local walking street in the States, and pick up one of those girls. If you're gonna go to Pattaya and try to find a wife. If she in Pattaya, regardless of her line of work, she's going for the right price. Period. Bro, listen. Let me tell you from experience. You can go to any bank, you can go to any retail store, you can go to any KFC, any what's the name. I don't care who the girl is. Offer a price and see what happens. That's in Pattaya though. Not in Bangkok or not anywhere else, but in Pattaya, you go to any of them little retail stores, barber shops, massage parlors, anything you can think of, 7-Elevens, street markets, anything. You see any regular woman that's working that you like, offer her something. And you'll see how that works in Pattaya. Pattaya is one of the craziest places I've ever been, to where like 96% of the women doing their thing, man. They wouldn't be in Pattaya if they wasn't. That's how I feel. They come to Pattaya for that. Otherwise, they wouldn't even be in Pattaya. Trust me. So that being said, hopefully old dude come back on. He's basically was getting his Wi-Fi together. I'm pretty sure because he had just touched back on. We'll ask him all the questions too and how he feel about Thai women. If black men are the first choice, first option, I like to ask a lot of people that, because before I went to Thailand, people were raving on the internet and everywhere else how black man was the first option, the only option, and Thai women go crazy and there's nothing else. Once I put my feet on the ground, I noticed that that's not true. Not at all. That part of it is not true, my friends. The track. Oh yeah, the track. That's what I was trying to say. The blade. I just couldn't get it out. I don't know how I forgot that. But yeah, If you want to go pick up a wife from Pattaya, right? You might as well stay in your city, go to the track or the blade, and just pick up one of those girls, man. Trust me, just pick up one of them. And the thing about it is, these guys are saying basically that the Thai women will have less attitude. Bro, if you pick up a woman in the States and you paying for her, she's gonna have less attitude. Are you crazy? If you paying for her the same way you paying for those Thai women, she's gonna have less attitude. Since when do you know that you paying for everything and a woman has attitude? When does that happen? It don't happen unless you just weak. There's never a case where you're paying the woman everything and she has an attitude unless you just not respect it. Trust me, unless you just not respect it. Otherwise, when you're paying for everything, the women keep their mouth shut. Just like the Thai women. You paying for everything, they're not going to give you a nip. They're not going to say nothing to you. Same thing in the States. You go pick up any girl you want to pick up and you end up buying her like you do in Thailand. They're not going to say anything in the States. You know what the problem is? You can't afford her in the States. Otherwise, you will do the same thing in the States that you travel to Thailand to do. You travel to Thailand 22 to 25 hours or maybe more. You went to a bar. You saw a girl you like. You went to the bar. You went to the mama son or mama father, if it's a man in there or whatever they do. You paid them 10,000 baht to 15,000 baht to take her away permanently. You bring her back to the crib. You now call this your girlfriend/wife. You then come back to the States and continue to fund this woman, girlfriend/wife thing, whatever you got. At this point, stay in your city, go to the track or the blade, offer that girl $1,000 or something to come with you, then offer her $2,000 or something a month just to stay with you. Same thing. Same thing. The problem is it's too expensive in the States. It costs a lot. Because y'all do it. When you go out there and do that, you're doing the same thing. The people that be in Sasua, bro, and really saying they got girlfriends, I just look at them. I just be laughing, bro. My girlfriend, my this, my that. I'm like, boy, man, can't believe this. Can't believe it. You really went and picked her up from the bar and said, this is mine. Then when you leave and come back to the States, she still go back and work and double up. I don't even know who this guy is. You must be new. No lies told. Yeah. I'm telling you right away. Let's see if this dude finishes his story. Oh, dude is coming back up right now, too. We're going to hear more from his Thailand story.
Doing it, nigga, from going to his own spot. You smell what I'm saying?
Guys, it's 41 people. Let's get the likes up.
And, you know,
we should have about 40 likes.
Listen, at the end of the day, man, it's a lesson learned for him. But I met those chicks on the strip, Preso Casante and all that. You smell me? Took them up to the hills in the mansion. You smell me? You supposed to knock her down. I supposed to have left with both of them. He just was, if she played the long game, she played it right, and she probably looked at him and was like, yo, with that conversation, and she was like, nah, I got him. He on me. You see, he on me. And it's a lesson for the people, man. Stop giving girls money when we go over the water, people, man. You know what I mean? Listen, a chick that cannot bring you any value, you don't put money in the wallet for it, man.
They don't hear that.
You gotta make these chicks work for it, B.
They don't hear that.
Once a chick asks for $1, you out. You can smash it and then never see her again. You know how many girls in the zoo?
Man.
You know how many girls in Central Domingo, Santiago, Puerto Plata, and all that? Punta Cana. You ain't got to be sweating on no one chick, B. You dig what I'm saying? Don't let these chicks run game on you. You dudes will get locked up. You dudes will play you like a fiddle, man.
Like a fiddle.
I've been there, done that. Y'all know the stories. So I know. You smell me? Babe,
nah, but it shouldn't even be no stories like even this dude. I don't know this dude, but he seemed like he's smart enough to not even get played the first time. Guys, you shouldn't even have to learn by experience with these girls. Don't pay these girls, bro. It's as simple as that. Even if you're trying to do something with the girl and she's faking, like, or she might not be faking. She has a good family. or something. You didn't meet her in Pattaya, but this dude is in Sasua, so I know what he's talking about. Same thing. Same thing. You didn't meet her in Pattaya. You probably met her in Bangkok or whatever. Give it time, bro. Even if you go back to the States, give it time. Let her continue to do whatever the hell she was doing before you to live. All of a sudden, you come to the States and you meet her, and you guys can come up with an agreement that you guys are going to start seeing each other or whatever. Now you become her donor. Like, no, that's not how it works. Go back to the States and y'all can continue conversations just like y'all did before. Don't give her no money. And if things start going good, you fly back in. And while you're there, you kick it with her and pay for her food and stuff, because she's with you, of course. And most likely she don't have as money like you. But when you get there and say you come in, you guys decide that basically you guys going to do a relationship or whatever. Okay, your next trip is 2 months in. You staying for 2 months or 90 days. You get a spot, and when she's with you, you take care of the food and stuff. That's it. That's it. And in that time, you should be doing a hard investigation, bro. You don't know who this girl is, really. You should be confirming that this woman is who she is. Hiring low-key little PIs, looking on websites, having somebody else check. You should be doing an extreme background check on this woman, making sure when you gone, things wasn't going on, making sure when you gone, she ain't got no private sites that she's selling her monkey on. None of that stuff. It got to be full, thorough investigations if you want to do this type of stuff. Or it has to be a situation of where you have family wherever you're going. Like you have family in Thailand, and they actually know the girl's family and know of the girl personally and can tell you about her whereabouts and how her lifestyle is and what she does. Other than that, bro, paying for a girl when you leave the country and paying for them in the States has to be the stupidest thing anybody can do. I don't care if this girl sends you, because people were saying, "Oh, she offered to meet my family." Bro, I had 3 or 4 girls in Thailand when we woke up in the morning talking about, we can go see my family later. They all do that. That's not nothing special. That's like some long-term game, some bribing stuff that they do to try to make you feel special or something. That's nothing. Oh, come and meet my mom and dad if you have free time. No. How about no? They all do that. After I heard it the second, third time, I already knew it was game. Like, come on, man. And I'm never going to meet your mom and dad anyway, because I'm not trying to marry you. So that would never happen. And for Taya, I don't even know why people even think that's possible. You said he looks like your uncle or something. Vetting process. Yeah. Vetting process is long, though. People are rushing the vetting process. They're rushing it. These guys all of a sudden want to be married in 2 months. But they live their whole life in the States and they propose to one girl. All of a sudden they get to Pattaya and they want to marry a girl in 30 days. That's crazy to me. It's just crazy. Let me drop the link for him. I believe he probably got his Wi-Fi back. Because he's back in the chat, guys. So I definitely want to hear a story of how he was moving around. He just got back today. Facts. He's such a rich simp. Even if you have money, bro, it's a way you don't even have to be a trick. Do you know that the more money you have, the less you have to be a trick? By definition, that's what's so crazy. The more money you have, the less you have to pay for anything low key. The less you have to even do for the women. They own you just because you're money. And you can leverage that just by playing it cool. They gonna do whatever, whatever, just to be around you. So your money is leveraged by itself and you don't even have to do much. I'm telling you. Let me add him to the stage. I think his service is better or it's still acting. Your service better? You connected to Wi-Fi?
Yeah. I just came back home.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So So what do you feel about You say you can find a wife in Chiang Mai. I know Chiang Mai is more traditional though. I looked it up too. I was gonna go there, but I know it's way more traditional than Pattaya.
It's more traditional, like more local, but at the same time, they still got that bar girl scene. You know, you can still find freelancers, gold diggers everywhere. But if you could find a Thai woman that you generally connect with, and you know, the things that I most like about Thai women, you know, if they like you, like they'll let you know that they really like you.
Yeah, that's dope. They let you know. But the thing about it is, are they freelancers in the back, in the cut? That's the problem. Are they freelancers or have they ever worked? That's the problem. That's what I'll be on too. Have you even ever worked? You might not be working right now, but have you worked before? Have you worked once in a while? Like it's, you know, that's what I'll be worried about. So I never take any of them serious at all. I done heard so much stuff, meet my family, meet my mom, all this stuff. And I never went
That's
to
part.
do any of it.
That's part of the long-term game that they have.
Mm-hmm. Went into
Because
this.
they especially, you know, if they come from like a poor rural area,
Mm-hmm.
people mention, oh, you know, Thailand is inexpensive, but yo, like the working class, like Thai people that work there for a living, they're not really getting paid that much money.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Even when they have a good job, like the bank, it's still not paying enough. They work at night, at least in
Yeah.
Pattaya.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're really trying to. That's why these women, like, they'll marry a foreigner if the foreigner got good pension, a good money. He don't even need to have a lot of money, because if they could get like 500 for like 500 US dollars, 500 euros from that guy, that money could go a long way for them and their family.
Yep. And that's
Even
why
when
I'm
I was in
saying, you say when you was in Phuket, what?
When I was in Phuket, I saw they were like 60, 70, 80-year-old British dudes, like European dudes. And they had like a bad 20, 24-year-old Thai woman on their arm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing about it is I seen that too. Like some of the women that I actually wanted to get were taken by like some European white men. Like I'd seen some of the ones I actually wanted with like older European white men. It's no problem, bro. Enjoy your life, do that thing. But you know damn well, we all know damn well, bro, if that money ain't flowing, she ain't going.
Absolutely.
We all know
Especially
that. So just have fun, do your thing. Don't think this your wife. Don't think this is something that I don't care how much big your money is when you like 30 years apart from her. Don't think there's anything there but money.
But they've been doing this for decades. Like their grandmothers, their aunties pass the techniques onto them of how to get excuse me, how to get a foreign man.
Uh-huh.
Cause think about motherfuckers been going down there since the 70s.
Yeah.
Really since World War II, since Vietnam.
Yeah. And they have a problem with this is another thing I was gonna ask you too. Are black men the first choice for Thai women?
Oh, me, I don't really care. As long as if she's with me, I'm her first choice. If you think about it. But the thing is, you know, they're so used to playing these white dudes. Yeah, and other Europeans. It's just that the perception is the white man got more money, so he's a bigger fish to go and target.
Exactly. That is true because they love them a white man and white European. They going for that first.
Because it's mostly them flooding Thailand. If you go soy 6, it's mostly they're the main customers down there. And now, you got some Indian dudes, they moved up in there, but they're fucking up the situation. Like, they got a bad reputation. Thai ladies don't like them.
Yeah. And the
To,
Thai
to, to,
ladies
be
don't
honest,
like the Indians.
to be honest with you, from what I've seen, for like the younger, well, like probably most of the younger Thai women, black men are probably not their first choice. But while I was over there, like I honestly had no problem getting women, had no problem cold approaching, no problem going on dates, no problem getting laid for the free.
Me either.
Well, I had no problem getting laid with regular women. Like I had no issues.
Thank you. Tell the chat because they believe that there's no regular women and you can't smash nothing regular in Pattaya. And even if they're not regular, they don't charge me. So I'm for sure hit a few freelancers. But when they was with me, they ain't charged me.
Yo, if you got game, you in shape. By the way, I'm not in shape. I'm 37, standing by like 5'11" and a quarter. When I was in one of the hotels when I was in Thailand, I weighed myself. I came in at 138 kilograms. Now that converts to 304 pounds.
Woo!
Yeah, I need to lose a lot of weight.
You 5'11"?
Again, but yeah, I'm 5'11".
Oh yeah, you got to get down to 190. The max,
Yeah.
like 197, the max.
But still, like I had no issues. Like a lot of ladies, they said they actually like the bigger man.
Yeah, and you black too.
Yeah, but I think is in terms of sheer number, black men will probably not do the well. They can still do great in terms of sheer number of like getting women. Black men are probably not getting the most, but if a Thai woman like black men likes you, she's really gonna fuck with you. So I think the odds of having a successful relationship as a black man is probably higher compared to the white man in Thailand.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you got Thai Talk with Dan, and you got all these other YouTube channels. It's pretty much a bunch of white men. They go in there, they're telling their story, and they all got horror stories. Oh, I came into Thailand with $200,000 saved up. 2-3 years later, I was completely broke, and I spent it on my girlfriend, who I met at the bar.
Yeah, the craziest stories. The craziest
Yeah,
stories.
like the crazy stories. So some of them, I think they overhyping or just making shit up, just to get views. But as a black man, I had like no issues getting girls, and I was with like a different woman almost every other day.
For me, it was every day in Pattaya, every single day. I cracked
and some of
something
them
new every day. Bro, I was surprised.
You definitely
I was like, damn, I was on my man. Every day, bro, something new. Every single day. I got proof of that. Every single day. Never was the same.
I believe it. I wholeheartedly believe you, because it was like the same thing for me, and I'm out of shape.
Man, I was having my way.
There were ladies. There were ladies even coming over to my Airbnb, coming over to my hotel. I'm like, I told them, hey, listen, I can't be with you today, but I told them I can't be with you today. They were they were coming over my house uninvited. Well, my Airbnb, they were coming uninvited just to see what I was doing.
And the problem is, did you have a problem getting them out in the morning? Like, they want to stay, huh? Hello?
You heard me?
No, I didn't hear you. I hear you
Yeah.
now. Did you have a problem with them staying because they didn't want to leave in the morning? You noticed that?
Yeah, they didn't want to leave. Like I had
Yeah,
I had to
bro. I
kick
had a
them out.
big problem. Oh man, me too. Me too, man. Trying to go to the gym because I some of them I wanted them to stay. So when I come back, after the gym, but I couldn't risk all my laptops and all my suitcases, and because if they jack me, they just jack me. You know how Thailand is. I would not get none of that stuff back. Go to the police, whatever the
Yeah,
police.
you ain't gonna get none of that back, and the
None
cops
of it
really
back.
really ain't gonna help you.
Nope.
That's why if you don't know them like that, they shouldn't be staying at your place. If you don't know them like that, they should not be staying at your place one bit.
And they seemed cool and stuff, but I couldn't risk it, so I kicked everybody out. Every time I had to go to the gym in the morning, I'm like, sorry, I gotta go. I got things I gotta. I'll just wait until you come back. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna be gone all day, and I got
that was actually the hardest part of my trip was getting them to leave, getting the Thai woman to leave. That was actually the hardest part.
Yep. It was cool though. The relationship as far as like the vibes and stuff, they were cool. All of them I vibe with, low key. It wasn't one of them that I didn't have a good vibe with. I was vibing. It was smooth.
Matter of fact, they still hitting me up right now. Like a couple of them just text me like, "Oh, did you get back home? When I'm gonna see you again?"
When you planning on going back?
Maybe next year, because I work a regular job, so I only have 20 vacation days.
Okay.
In September, I plan on going to Brazil for that Cowboys versus Baltimore Ravens game.
Okay.
Going to spend a couple days out there.
You heard about the
shit, man? I like to go. I like to go back to Thailand right now. I still got some unfinished business.
I wanted to stay. I had a lot of unfinished business, a lot, but it's all good. Sometimes you got to come back and revamp and get everything going. I was gone for like 47 days, so.
Yeah, I gotta come back. I gotta get to work.
Yeah,
because I don't really make. I don't make no money being overseas.
Yeah, of course, me too. I basically was losing out on some money every day. I was staying out there longer and longer, so it was time for me to come back and start revamping and getting some stuff. But Sasua Halloween is supposed to be popping, so I might try to do that in October too.
I was thinking about going to Medellin. It be popping during Halloween too in Medellin.
Man, that's why I'm like, the thing about it is, I'm like, I keep going to this P for P places, even though I'll be getting lucky. I'm like, man, we gonna see, because we gonna see. Colombia, I know it's gonna be just like Pattaya. I'm gonna have to work. But like I said, most of them girls want to feel normal too. That's what I always remember. Some of them just want to kick it with normal dudes and feel normal. Every time I remember that, I say, okay, I got something. Trust me. They work so much, they flip John so much that when they meet a regular dude that's just on some regular stuff, they want to do something.
Absolutely.
Regular.
Yeah. I tell you, the best way to get these women. Best way to get these women.
His phone went out. Your phone went out.
Hello, could you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yep.
Yeah, you just gotta know how to make these women feel comfortable. Be honest with you, you don't even need that much game.
Yeah, it's not really about game. It's just about making them feel normal again, because they've been working so hard and flipping John so much that when they just meet a regular dude that just want to do regular things, they just be cool with it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And
after a certain point, they're gonna get tired. They're gonna get tired of dealing with all these tricks, and they just gonna want something real.
Okay. Of course. That's why I love it. Thailand, I really like. It was just the heat. The next time I go, I'm not going the time I went. I'm definitely going winter time. I don't give a damn if it's raining. Kidding me?
I actually missed the heat. It's like it's 62 degrees Fahrenheit here in New York.
Oh, you from New York, huh?
Yeah, New York City.
Okay. You from Queens, like Future?
No, not from Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn. All right. That's dope.
You was hanging out with Future, right?
Oh, yeah. We did some stuff together. So you said Future was easy to find when you saw him. You just saw him walking around. What was he doing?
He was actually vlogging. I was not even looking for him. Like, again, I know him and Rello were going to be there doing their thing. Me, between my friends, these Thai women in Bangkok, they're trying to see more of me. I was like, you know what? Because I know Pattaya is really a pay for play town.
Mm-hmm.
You could still find something that's genuine, but it's really a play for play town. And I'm like, what's the point of going down there?
Yeah.
Because the beach not that great. Bangkok got better clubs anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Thing about Pattaya is more chill, and it's cheaper.
Yeah, and you can actually get on a motorcycle there. I wouldn't get on a motorcycle in Bangkok.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah,
I wouldn't either.
Never did. I never touched a motorcycle in Bangkok. But in Pattaya, I was saving money riding them motorcycles. It was way safer there.
Sometimes you can find one like less for $1.
What, the bikes?
Yeah, the bikes.
Nah, all of my bike rides in Pattaya was less than $1. All of them was like 26 baht.
That's what's up.
Yeah, all my rides. I was close. I was in the center of stuff. I wasn't too far from Walking Street. I wasn't too far from the mall. I wasn't too far from Soy 6. I was in the middle of all that stuff. So everything was 7 to 13 minutes away. Everything. No matter which direction I went, I was 7 to 12 to 13 minutes away from anywhere I wanted to go. So it was dope. He said, I'm always on motorcycles in Bangkok. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Bro, I don't like it. It seemed like way too busy, way too much traffic and all that. I was using cars the whole time. Pattaya was more free to me. It just seemed it's easier. And I was traveling long distance in Bangkok. That was another thing. All of my rides was like 30 minutes to 45 minutes. I'm not spending that much time on a bike with nobody. In Pattaya, all my rides was like 7 minutes to 12 minutes. I can do that. But 30 minutes to 40 minutes on a bike with somebody else, I'm not doing that. Using cars in Bangkok get you stuck in traffic. Yeah, it's a possibility, but it was safer. You worry about being stuck or safety. I'm worried about all safety. We got 33 people in the building. Let's get the lights up. We working today. Until my boy come back, let's finish his story.
Like for instance, right? I met this chick, long story long. And good money, beautiful chick, mad cool, mad. I like being around to be like, I got a man shorty out there, B. But this chick right here, she's not a street girl. She have a job. But I know she move in shape. Because it's 3 type of chicks in the suit. It's a chick that works, but at the end of the day, if a dude come through, you smell me, and she feel like she can get away with it without letting people know that she you know what I mean, got busy with a gringo for a couple of hours, she'll do it. That's why I love Sasua, because you can go and get it anywhere. You go to the pharmacy, you go to the bank, you can go to the store, Chinese restaurant, wherever you want to go. You can see a bad shorty, shoot your shot. I'm telling you. So
that's what I do.
That's one type of chick. The second type of chick is the chick that don't hit the strip, but she only on line with it, Tinder and all that. So you don't see her on the strip, so you don't know. You smell me? And the third type of chick is a chick that's in the sewer. She like what it is, what it is. And that's how I met her. It is what it is. You smell me? She the worst kind. The wife up. On the strip, I walked up to her and, yo, come with me. You don't want no, you can't wipe no chick like that. Put 10,000 in the thing. You smell me? Met this chick, long story long, bad little mommy and all that. She kept hounding me to be like, yo, I'm not like the rest of these Dominican girls that you talk about. I'm a real woman and I really want to be with you and I really want to make a life with you. I'm like, listen to me. You smell me? Based on all my experiences and listening to the best of them. You see what I'm saying? And telling me and all that. You smell me? Mommy, in order for me to have a woman in this country, I got to be living here. I got to be boots on the ground all day long. You smell me? Not to watch you, but I got to be here so I could really get to know you. And at the end of the day, I'm living here, so I'm with you so I can see every movement that you making, your family making, the world is making, everything is making. I got to see everything.
But even now, you still shouldn't be paying for it.
And that's how I can live and then wife for shorty up, but no long distance. You know, Western Union poppy over here, you dig me? So she like, yeah, I understand that. Let's get you a crib out here. I said, I'm in due time. But my thing is, you know, I want to get a crib, and I'm telling her my little aspirations and goals about DR, because my whole plan is move to Thailand, like I told y'all, but I can still have a crib in DR. 6 months in, 6 months in Thailand. You smell me? Hit the city when I want to hit the States. You smell me? But at the end of the day, I got to have boots on the ground income out here as well. You see what I'm saying? I'm not your traditional YouTuber. I'm not out there with the camera. I put videos out. I like to have fun. I like to talk my talk. I like to talk about my experiences, but I'm never going to be like the greats. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect these dudes that go to Colombia, Brazil, Thailand, these different places, and they don't really have no real income, but they utilize YouTube and different things online to make money. I salute you guys because I know how hard it is. I've been a YouTuber for damn near 15 years now. You know what I mean? I fell back. And this ain't my original type of content. I talk boxing. I've been doing that boxing for about 7 or 8 years. I transitioned over here, you know, for months I've been doing videos over here. I'm not, but I'm not traditional YouTuber when I'm telling her. You understand me? So I got to be boots on the ground. I need to make money while I'm staying. So she started telling me different things. And I'm like, okay. So she hooked me up with a few different things. I got a few different plays out there that I'm getting money and generating money off the shrimp of her. She adding value. You see what I'm saying? She putting, you know, them lips where they need to be lips. And you see what I'm saying? Telling me different things what I need to do. That's what you do. You need to get a chick that's going to give you value. You know what I mean? And then she tells me, listen, you know, her dreams and aspirations. She wants to open up a nail salon and different things like that. So I'm like, let's do that. What's going on? Yeah, but you know how people procrastinate. Long story long. But I told her to do. I need you to put away $200 a week. She said I could probably put about $100, $120 a week. I said, okay, fine. We're talking American dollars, me and you, but you know, we're talking pesos over there. I'm like, yeah, put up. She started putting up 100. She started putting up 200. Long story long. 2.5 months, almost 3 months, she able to save $2,500. And the reason why she listened to me to do so, because you know how Dominican chicks do. Soon they get their check, they pay a little bill, a little $100 rent, a little couple of groceries, and they go shopping. That's what they do. Like anytime you pay for play, you know, if you give a chick $40, $60, she's gonna get some food and she's gonna get some sneakers. They don't think down here, bro. A lot of them send money to they put it in the bank and then their moms hit it. I get all that, but a lot of them are spending it on bull crap, bro. So she saved up 25. I'm like, yeah. Oh, the reason why I believe let's
get the lights up, guys.
Saved it up because
the lights up. You just came in.
A genuine guy. And if I'm telling her to do something, I know she believes that I'm telling her to do it for a reason. That's the reason why I think she did it, because saving $2,500 in DR is tough for anybody. But she got a good job. So boom, she got the 25. In the meantime, between time, my Haitian guy, he lives in the barrios. I told him to find me a little spot in the barrios, nice little space. You know what I mean? That's not off the strip, not off the beaten path. Because I want to open up a little shop. He found one for me. So I took Shorty to the spot. Long story long, we paid $400 a month for that spot. Had my Haitian boy come in there, paint that joint, put some shelves up, make it look nice, got some chairs, got some different things for the nails and different things like that. So all she had to put up was $400. I did that for her. My Haitian dude, we put that together and put it on that, man. So boom. Now she got a shop. Now I helped her get the nails and different things off the jump. You dig what I'm talking about? But now she got out of the 400. Now she got 2,100, whatever the hell she's doing. But at the end of the day,
that's what I was just about to say. No lie, I was about to say, bro, hold on. You telling us that you just basically tricked? I don't understand what's going on here. You pay for the nail salon and all this, unless you got something else to say that she gonna give you all the money on the back end. I don't know what to say. You just basically pay for all her stuff like everybody else. What are you trying to say? How does she help you? From box? I mean, let's see. Let's finish.
Her clientele pop off, right? Her clientele is popping off right now. She get to do different things with the money that she saved up. But I told her to continue to save. Just continue to save. Trust me when I tell you. So, boom. So she got her own spot. That's the value I brought her. But it wasn't about
the value you brought her is money.
I inspired her to do something for herself.
She didn't even pay for the shop with the $2,500 that she saved.
$400. $400 is a lot of money. You dig what I'm talking about out there? Especially when you're trying to lease and you gotta pay that in every month. It's not that easy. For us, we look at that like, yo, CBT, hey, no, that's something, right? So I inspired her. I gave her hope and inspiration and value. And that's how she's able to.
And you gave her money.
You see what I'm saying? Show them all the stuff I got. I got the nails, I got the polish, I got the acrylics, show them the stuff. I'm about to pack it all up. We got all the things over there. Show them the nail polish and the nails and all that. We got over 150 nail polish colors. You see me with the nails to match in the jail.
He paid for all of them.
Show them the drill gun. We got the drill guns over there. What else we got? We got the heat lamps. We got the acrylics. We got all the things that the females need. Ooh, show them the lashes. We got the lashes kit, over 300 pair of lashes with different shapes and forms.
Buying her fake Chanel bags and everything.
But I'm going to make some money. You see me? I don't know the names of how you properly say I'm not a female, but I bought all the things. We got you damn me go show them what we got over there. We got all the brushes. You smell me? The heat lamps, the sprinkles and the dinkles, all that is over there, man. You see me? She got the whole thing. We gonna bless it. See, the passport bros, we bring value when we go over the water. I got all the things. I got all the things. You see what I'm saying? So when I go over there tomorrow, I'm gonna go bless her.
All the things. Still blessing her?
You know what I mean? I got the nails, I got the acrylics. You seeing it? You see what I'm saying? That's your boy. The passport bros, we not out there trying to, this smash it and pass and move along, man. We adding value. You see what I'm saying?
Oh man, this dude is tricking over here. No, this is not the way you guys do it, guys. This is not the way.
I'm stimulating the economy out there. You dig what I'm talking about? This is what the passport bros do, man. We inspire these
He
young
just bought
women
her a
to do
whole
what they
nail
gotta do.
shop,
And I told her before,
saying we. It's her nail shop.
If me and you never speak again, or if we have a falling out, you're set.
Of course she is. That's her nail shop that you bought her.
Nothing. I brought value into your life. I brought inspiration into your life. I
brought money into her
life. To a spot where you didn't never think this would could happen because you've been procrastinating. You see what I'm saying? So don't ever sweat it, man. So at the end of the day, B,
bro,
I'm gonna bring that to her. She's gonna be so happy. She's not even expecting it. I wasn't even gonna go out there. I already bought all this stuff. You smell me? My man, he locked up. I gotta go see what's shaking. So I'm like, you know what? Here's my opportunity to go out and go to the zoo. I'm gonna stay for 3 weeks. You dig what I'm saying? Might as well stay for 3 weeks. I'm not gonna just go down there and come back. You dig? So I know she's gonna be happy and all that. Got the heat gun. I got the heat for the hands. I don't know all the names, but you seen it. I bought it all. Give it to her. You see what he?
Yeah.
You smell me? So all the little cheek guys on the sewer strip, don't go to my little shorty in the patios where they be sleeping at. They don't get their nails done. You see, I got the lashes. I got the lashes and all that. Put it on them. You smell me?
Contradicted himself.
$2.
He just told y'all not to do what he thought.
That's how you rock and shake with a chick you like. Stop just giving them money, bro. If you can't use a chick, what use is she, bro?
You didn't even use her.
She doesn't add nothing to you. Nothing, bro.
This guy crazy.
She got to add something to you in order for you to be like, I'm with you. What can you do for me? I forgot to tell you.
You said, would he be a classified simp? Let me read this. You said, would he be a classified simp for getting her that shop? Just asking. Hell yes. You don't hear a story? He went and got this girl from the strip. You heard what he said? He had just picked her up and went and bought her a shop and all this other stuff. All he's getting is box, which he could have got regardless. You didn't hear the story, what he was saying? He went and just picked her up. He called her over there, hey, you on the strip or some stuff. He already knew. He said the third woman that he was listing of the women is the worst ones that tell you that they work and all that. And that's the one he went and picked up. He went and picked her up and bought her nail shops and all this, talking about, and this is, at first he started off the story saying this is what you're not supposed to do. And now at the end of the story, this is everything he's doing. Crazy, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I don't know what it is about these places, the Sioux, Colombia, and all this, but bro, people get out there and lose their minds, bro. People get out there and lose their minds, man. This is ridiculous. He's a legend telling Sioux stories. I bet Sioux stories like that. That's crazy. I just want to be sure. I heard, yeah, bro. Yeah, you heard him loud and clear. Loud and clear. He's almost done with his story, too.
What your driver's license, you see what I'm talking about? And I need you to say that money. You see what I'm talking about? I need you to help me find a crib. I need you to help me with your uncle with that business that I got popping. She did all that for me. She got the passport, she got the license, she got all that. She couldn't even drive before she met me. And I ain't put up no bread. It's just me sparking that in her, pushing her. Yo, did you do that? Yo, stop playing. Yo, don't, you know what I mean?
Bro.
That's what we hear. That's what we men. That's what we supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be leading. But you don't gotta lead with your money, though, bro.
You led with your money,
at
bro.
The end of the day,
you led with your money, bro. That's
don't
why
get it
some
twisted.
guys.
we gonna go have some fun on the Sioux. We gonna put it together. Don't get it twisted. That's different. I'm talking about a chick that you trying to take serious.
You trying to take this chick serious?
You dig me?
The one that
at the end of the day, man, rock with your boy. When I get out there, I brought my laptop, so I'm gonna bring my laptop. So I'm gonna be able to edit, do videos and all that. You smell me? Got a lot of stories to tell. We're going to see what happened with my boy and all that. So holla at your boy, rock with me. Subscribe to the channel if you new. Holla at me. Peace.
Yeah, that was some crazy stuff, bro. I don't know what the hell he was talking about. Don't do anything he said, guys. Don't do anything he said. That dude lost his mind. You go out there paying for boxing, buying women nail shops, you're a fool. Trust me. Don't do any of that stuff, man. I don't care how much money you have. When you can just buy the box for $100. This clown paid for all that stuff. He's delusional. Yeah, then he's telling you not to do. First, the story started off not to do all that stuff. And I was agreeing with him like, hell no, you ain't go. Then this dude ends the story with telling you that it's 3 types of girls. He named all of them. But he named the third girl and said that the third girls are the ones that's real and will tell you the truth, that I work on the strip. I went and grabbed me one of those. What? Not only did you grab one of those, you went and bought her a nail shop, bought everything in the nail shop. And you're going to say, even if you leave, you set. What? Guys, do not do things like that, man. That is insane. It doesn't make any sense to do any of those things. And out of those 3 girls, he grabbed the worst one instead of grabbing the first one that he said. I guess that hides it, that works a regular job, but she hides that she do a little bit of work. He grabbed the worst one, the third one, that's in your face with it and telling you that she's smashing other man. He's like, yeah, let me grab this one. Then not only let me grab this one, let me go buy her a nail shop and all this. Crazy. If you know, you know. Don't ever do anything like that. That's ridiculous. I lost everything. You see how all these Rello videos keep popping up on my page? Because I looked at one. They was kicking them out the crib. Let's see what else we got here. What other creators that we got that's dope?
I got drugged and robbed from $100,000 4 days ago.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be getting some money back.
A girl. She put something in my drink. It's called scopolamina. It's also known as the the devil's breath.
Don't be this guy.
I lost all my memory, and basically it's like a truth serum where if you take it, you lose your memory, but the people who use it on you have full control over you. They can make you do whatever they want. And basically what happened, the girl, I was not paying attention. She put it in my drink. I lost all my memory, and then she got access to all my bank details, my crypto wallet, my everything, and she stole all my money, more than $100,000. Stole my drone, my laptop, my camera, with all the cool vlogs are also gone.
Bro, she just hit a jackpot. She got over $120,000 from this man.
And now I'm basically fucked. It's really sad because the plan I had was to travel the world and go on an adventure forever and document it. But
we got 43 in here. Hit the likes.
I have to
we should have 43 likes
and financially.
Hit the likes for me, guys.
The drug is still fucking up my brain a lot. The plan now is not to commit suicide. I'm really depressed. I'm really sad that this happened. The good part is that I'm still alive because I was in a coma for 2 days. Luckily, I have good friends and family members who helped me out a little bit with some money. And my brother, he bought me a ticket to Curaçao to recover mentally and figure out what I'm gonna do with my life right now. But for now, the adventure is over. It was fun. We had 6 episodes of enjoying life, and if you look at the last video, it's also funny because I was talking about ups and downs in life, and that I just recovered from a down momentum and that I felt in an up momentum, and then it all collapsed. But I'm not giving up on life. You know, these things happen. Right now, I just really don't know what to do with my life. And I hope you guys enjoy the videos. And I hope one day I'll be back. Right now, I'm just gonna enjoy Curaçao for a little bit and try to get my mind straight, physically, mentally, and I hope to recover. Okay, so I finally got a police report from the Fiscalia. The Fiscalia is like the Colombian FBI. It's they're gonna investigate my case.
He learned worse than a valuable lesson. He ain't getting nothing back. Absolutely nothing. That girl came. She got about $120,000 from this man.
They're gonna try to
She
talk
good in
with
Colombia for
exchange,
next 10
Binance. They might be able to find the person through Binance. So let's hope what happens. They're also gonna ask the Airbnb for the footage because the Airbnb host for some reason didn't want to give it to me. But the Fiscalia and the police, they can demand the person to give it. So we'll see what happens. Right now, I'm gonna go back to the Netherlands tomorrow and rebuild my life from there. I think I'll see what happens. You know, we're gonna just continue this journey. I need to find a way to become really successful and get over this, because otherwise I'll fucking hate myself for the rest of my life. I'm scared of, you know. So when I'm back in the Netherlands, we're gonna make a game plan for new vlogs, new content. Oh my god, something crazy happened. I couldn't sleep, so I was on my phone, and then I was let me open up Tinder one more time. So I made a Tinder account, like a fake one with fake pictures of a totally different person, and I swiped for the whole week, and I found the girl finally the last day. Like I'm going to the airport in a couple hours, and now I find the girl. This is the girl. She put me in a setup. This is the girl, and I'm gonna leave Colombia right now. This is crazy. What do I do? I have to go to the Netherlands anyways because I have to sort out my banking because they blocked my banking account, and I can also not receive money. But this, crazy. This is
I would extend my trip.
Development.
I would have to. You got to get her. Got to get
this
her.
is a new development of the whole thing.
And when you get her,
I was just about to leave, and now I find the girl.
Get her in your hands. Oh my god! When she actually pull up to your hotel or Airbnb,
I'm speechless. I cannot even talk anymore. This is crazy. This is the girl. Everybody, look. This is her. If you are in Medellin right now and you see this girl, boom, tackle her for me, please. I mean it. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Now I'm not gonna sleep the whole night. This is crazy. This is I don't even know what to say. I'll stop the camera right now and come up with some words. She changed her name and the pictures. So that means she is back in business. So if we can put like a decoy out there or someone recognize her, because there is some guy in Medellin, his name is Obi. A lot of people told me like, oh, you have to talk with Obi, but Obi couldn't help me because he was like, yeah, there's no camera footage. So I got crazy because the Airbnb guy didn't want to give me the camera footage, right? So now there is something, at least there's something, you know? She's back in business. She's dumb. So I'm here in Amsterdam right now. I'm staying at my cousin's house until I figure some stuff out. I already saw a couple of family members. And look, yeah, there's this cool posters in this
he's
room.
staying at his cousin's house because he lost everything. He can't even pay rent.
Grab the camera for a couple of days, but then today something weird happened. I just figured out a friend of mine that I know since high school and last year, just before I went on the trip to Medellin. I worked with this guy for the last year. We worked together on roofing projects, and he just died this night. So right now I maybe act really nonchalant about it, but I was sad the whole night, and then I was thinking like life is so crazy because he basically died in a car crash. I thought about like life doesn't you know, why care so much in life when you can die like this, you know? He died, I almost died. Like what the fuck? It's such a mind fuck, but it also kind of sobered me up from my what do I mean? What I'm trying to say is it was more like it was kind of like another wake-up call to follow my dreams and to be like, fuck this life is only once and we can die any moment. So even though I was sad about losing all my money, now that he died, I got a new perspective. Like, okay, we only have one chance in this life, so come on, let's take it. Let's fucking take it. Let's go for it any way possible. And that is not settling for normal. It's going after your dreams. So even though you feel like this dream of mine is unrealistic,
And I believe all of these people that's getting drugged are all dealing with freelancers, right? None of these women are regular women. All of these people are getting drugged. They're dealing with freelancers. Have to. All of those women are working women.
well, you should also realize that being alive is unrealistic. So why don't you just go for the unrealistic goals? That sounded really philosophical in my brain, but anyways, the next couple of vlogs will be about my redemption arc, how to get out of this fucked up situation. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that you
imagine your track exploding, hitting 100K streams before you even knew it was possible. That's what.
It's December, almost Christmas in Medellin, and this scopolamine queen believes she has found another victim. But she was wrong, as this particular encounter will trigger off a set of events that will completely change her life. After drugging her victim using scopolamine or another sedative, driven by greed, she disappears with his belongings without care if he lives or he dies. As she waits for her accomplices, she doesn't realize.
That's another thing too. When you guys are taking, take videos of these girls, man. Take videos of all. They'll be afraid when they know you. Well, they plan on stealing your cell phone too. But for sure, you're gonna have to send pictures to your peoples when you're dealing with these women, especially in hot places like Colombia, the DRs, and all that. They're reckless. Those women don't care about your life. They don't care about you at all.
That her actions will have consequences. Her name is Maria Alejandra Salgado Ortega, and she has been a menace to hundreds of tourists in Medellin and in different cities in Colombia. For many years, she had been drugging and robbing victims with impunity, sneaking in and out of apartments without any fear of justice, leaving her victims dazed and confused.
She would let you take videos of and everything of her, but she planned on drugging you and taking your cell phone anyway. So you will have to make sure you send those pictures to somebody important. And always have security at the building. Make sure your buildings have security, man. You should be talking to that security dude. If this woman leaves without me, she drugged me. Simple. If I'm not walking her downstairs, she drugged me. Don't let her leave alone. Simple. Give him a little bit of money.
Wondering what had just happened. But she had gone against the wrong one, and in a quest for justice, he wasn't about to let her go freely. They always lie and claim it's a false accusation when they've been caught, but this time, things are gonna end up extremely different for this scopolamine queen. Some say that it's all a show and that Obiland never actually put any of these demons behind bars. And so if you know, you know. In tears after being caught in a citywide investigation where the Obiland team provided significant information, this scopolamine queen's life would change forever. She had drugged and robbed the wrong victim, and as a consequence is facing years behind bars. And so this is the story of Maria Ortega and how her victim Fritz and the Obiland team helped bring her to justice.
That's the thing about it. When they even go to jail, does anything really happen to them, or they just release them after some time? Because I don't even think nothing really happened to them.
This documentary, Fritz would like to share his story from the very beginning.
I had a rough past few years. I moved to a very remote area of the Midwest from Miami, Florida, and I started a real estate company there.
A successful businessman, Fritz is the owner of a real estate company specializing in developing properties. With a hands-on approach, he turned his company into a successful business, but the same couldn't be said about his love life.
My girlfriend of 9 years started seeing someone else behind my back. I wasn't aware of it. I found out a year later after it all started. And then there was a law there, or the common law marriage was in effect in that particular state. So without ever being married, I now was faced with having to go through a divorce.
As a result of ending his relationship, Fritz will face financial consequences.
It settled out with her taking half of my assets.
That's why if you ever with a girl for a long period of time, a year, more than 2 years or whatever, do not let her receive mail at your spot. It will turn out very bad for you. Do not allow her to receive mail or any bills coming to your spot. Trust me.
It's a fitness center that I owned in town, a hotel, and a handful of log cabins. Now I found myself stuck single in this very remote area of the Midwest in the United States with, there's just no nightlife.
Living in a remote area after the breakup of his relationship, Fritz would spend a lot of time alone. Mentally and financially exhausted, Fritz knew that something had to change.
After that breakup, I was really going through it mentally, because I was in this big 6-bedroom house all by myself, and like I said, in a very remote area of the United States.
Frustrated with the way things were and with his solitary lifestyle, Fritz began to research the idea of traveling outside the United States in a bid to escape the pressure he'd been facing mentally back home.
I'd been seeing, different advertisements and content on Instagram and Facebook about Medellin, Colombia. And it seemed like kind of the new single guy's dream destination.
And so Fritz and his friends will book a flight to Medellin, Colombia.
Decided to book a flight and come down here.
Whatever he's saying, he's lying. He went down to go buy box.
So we flew down. I had heard about the dangers of Americans coming down here, and I had heard about this drug that girls will put in a drink and then they'll rob you. But I didn't think it would ever happen to me. I felt, well, I'm a bigger guy. They'd probably find an easier target. Maybe some old guy, it wouldn't happen to me.
But Fritz was wrong, because in Medellin, Colombia, the scopolamine queens don't discriminate. Everyone is fair game, male or female, and your age doesn't really matter, because all they care about is drugging you and stealing your belongings. As Fritz enjoys the nightlife of Provenza in Medellin, Colombia, he is fully unaware of the dangers that lurk. And so it is easy to assume, with all the fine bright lights, that nothing could happen to them. And that is the most common mistake from tourists when visiting Colombia.
Down here, had a great time with my friends. They decided to go back to the United States on our scheduled return flight. I decided I wasn't quite ready to leave and was not looking forward to going back to the cold.
So he decided that he wanted to stay and buy more box.
Snow and a lonely, empty house by myself. So I decided to stay by myself, and that's what led into me meeting a girl on Bumble.
Fritz would then open up the Bumble application, where he'll come across Maria's profile. She was using a fake name. The two will later match, and they will arrange for a date in Provenza.
We were supposed to meet earlier for dinner. She kept blowing me off and pushing the time back and pushing the time back. And next thing I know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and she's calling me, wanting to meet up. I thought, well, I got nothing to lose, and didn't really think of anything suspicious.
And so Fritz headed to...
Okay, so this guy, 3 o'clock in the morning, the girl didn't answer his phone calls all day, and he decides to answer it at 3 in the morning. And she wants to go out instead of just coming to his crib. Red flag.
Provenza. He only lived 30 seconds away, and so he felt he had nothing to lose as he made a quick walk and waited for Maria.
But I did meet up with her, and it was in the Provenza area where there's a lot of restaurants. Although she kind of stayed hidden, called me, wanted me to meet her.
And so Fritz will wait for Maria in Provenza. Waiting patiently, it will take some time before Maria finally appears.
When I saw her, I realized quickly that it was not the girl in the facial photos of the ad. The body photos I could recognize, but the face, I mean, she really had a lot of plastic surgery done, kind of looked like a bulldog or kind of a pug dog. She was not very attractive at all, but she did have a very nice figure. She seemed really nice. She was dressed really nice. 3 o'clock in the morning, and normally I would have been like, no, thank you, and turned and walked away. But I thought, well, let me just have a drink with her.
And so,
yeah, he thought, well, it's 3 a.m. I ain't got nothing else to smash. Let me just smash this one. That's what he thought.
So Fritz tried to make the most of this impromptu date as they looked around Provenza for any bars or restaurants that were still open.
We found out that most of the bars were closed. She wanted to go right back to my apartment, which I was okay with. And so we did that.
At 3:49 a.m. in the morning, Fritz and Maria will arrive back at his apartment. He was unaware that this woman, Maria, is very dangerous and that this encounter will prove to be very costly.
And immediately upon getting into the apartment, she wanted something to drink. And I really didn't have much. My friends had just left a couple days prior. There was some old stale Coca-Cola in the fridge in a liter bottle.
And so this is the point we believe that Maria would lace Fritz's drink with a sedative, most likely clonazepam. As she heads back to where Fritz is sitting, he is completely unaware.
I sat on the couch and started watching some music videos on YouTube. And then she started giving me a massage and commenting on, oh, you look like you work out a lot, and oh, you must be tense. Let me give you a massage. And, that was fine. That was nice. And she continuously tried to get me to have a sip of her drink. And I didn't want any. I don't like Coca-Cola, and especially, some old Coke that had been sitting in the fridge with no fizz in it anymore. I just wasn't interested. So I continuously was saying no, no, no. Finally, she got up, she took the drink, come from behind me when I wasn't really paying attention, put her hand under my chin, leaned my head back, and poured some of it. Some of it got in my mouth. The rest of it poured all down my chin and neck. And I kind of got up
and he swallowed
got a
it
towel and cleaned.
Bro, I don't believe his story. He was drinking with her or whatever, got starstruck because people get excited with the women. He got so excited, still drank her out of her cup because she gonna lift your head back, pour it in your, you let her do all of that? Come on, man.
Myself off and told her not to do that again. And then I sat back down and I started to think this was all getting really suspicious. And I started to wonder if she had drugged me, but I didn't taste anything weird. And I started to wonder, and I actually remember telling myself, this is maybe how I'm going to die.
Forcing the drink into Fritz's mouth, it appears that Maria had struck again.
And then I thought, well, I didn't really drink enough. I mean, it was a little bit that slid down my throat. It couldn't have been enough. The back massage and head scratches and everything, neck massage she was doing felt really good. And I just thought that maybe I was overreacting a little bit or overthinking a little bit, and that this nice girl wouldn't do that to me.
And so, with no immediate effects of the drug, Fritz believed that he was wrong and that Maria had no malicious intent.
We sat there for a while, watched another music video, and then she asked if we could go in the bedroom. She wanted to give me a full body massage. She was continuously complimenting me on my physique and this and that, And you know, she knew what she was doing.
Yeah, she
And
gassed you
so
up and you
I
fell
remember I
for it.
plugged my phone in.
You were happy.
I laid down on the bed. She started giving me a back massage, and that was it. I woke up probably 15 hours later, shot up out of bed in this fog. I couldn't put together really where I was.
Confused, Fritz would wake up 15 hours later, wondering what had happened. Not much of an alcohol drinker, he immediately suspected that he had been drugged.
Did you know there's a new AI tool that allows you to create AI-generated YouTube thumbnails by just pasting a...
I looked for my phone, I couldn't find my phone, but I see my phone charger without a phone connected to it. And I specifically remember plugging it in because the battery was really low. And that's gone. So now I'm like, oh shit. So I got up, walked to the other room, my computer's gone. And then next thing I do is go check my pants. Well, my money's gone. Next thing I did is look for my passport that was there because that was hidden. I just couldn't figure out, my brain wasn't really working. It was like in a fog. I couldn't piece together what I should do.
With the drug still in his body, Fritz is in a daze. He's confused. Everything appears foggy as he paces up and down his apartment, confused about what to do next.
So I ended up, after pacing back and forth for what seemed like an hour, I eventually left the condo and just started walking around, realizing I didn't have any money, and just started walking around until my landlord saw me, flagged me down. He said there was a lot of people looking for me and calling him. Supposedly, my mom had received a phone call, or not a phone call, but a text message requesting the front and back of my ID.
By this time, Maria had already forwarded Fritz's financial information to her criminal accomplices in Bogota. From our investigations, a guy called Juan is instrumental in the withdrawal of thousands of dollars, with his Instagram focusing on devilish symbols.
She got access into my cell phone. With that access, she could open and use my Venmo and also my Cash App account.
This is another thing too. How do they get so much access to your phone? They must be real good. Do they have the password? Like they break through the password and they get through all your like security apps and all that. I don't know how they do it, but they're good.
So she was able to extract money. I think the maximum was $2,000 a day. I don't know, it was probably $10,000 and $13,000.
Through the help of a detective, Fritz would then make a police report before heading back to the United States.
You know, I kind of went back to the United States with my tail between my legs and felt defeated. You know, here I went to Colombia. You know, I honestly was planning on staying for a while, and I was in search of love. You know, I thought, well, I'll go to Colombia, I'll meet the girl of my dreams, and, you know, stay there with her as long as I need to, maybe help her get a visa or a work visa with my company to come back to the United States. I mean, I know it was probably all wishful thinking now that I've been here a while. After being there for a week back home in the US, I just started building up all this anger, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna let this get me down. I'm gonna go back there. And I was on a mission to find her.
And so, feeling frustrated with what had happened and in a quest to find justice, less than 3 weeks later, Fritz boarded a plane from...
Face ID don't work when you sleep though, right? And I never use Face ID. I don't like that at all. I don't use Face ID. Face ID is not even activated on my iPhone at all. I don't use that. That's just tricky. You can do a lot, especially with AI now. You can do a lot. And you don't want none of your crypto or none of that stuff to be stolen, like how these dudes, even my crypto apps and all that has different type of passwords and stuff. So it's not even the same to unlock the phone. That's why I don't know how they're getting into all of this stuff. That's crazy. They're really like flushing the accounts and all that. That's crazy. That's why you got to be careful when you're traveling too. And another thing too, a lot of men get too excited with these women. You guys get so excited that you guys just get so free. Ooh, you look good. Ooh, your muscles are so sexy. Now you're ready to just go take off all your clothes and just let her do anything to you. Crazy. You guys got to be Gotta be on your stuff, man.
The United States, back to Medellin, Colombia.
I had another friend from Germany who was living here, and he had known me before I left, and we had talked about working together to try to find her. That was kind of our little side mission for a while.
Me and Fritz started trying to target this girl, and we started to work on strategies how we can catch her and set up a date with me as a bait.
And so Fritz and his friend Arthur set up a plan to catch and expose Maria.
Fritz actually sent me the WhatsApp number of the scopolamine girl, and I texted the girl. And I said to her, look, we've matched on Bumble, which was obviously a lie, and accidentally unmatched you, but you were so pretty, so I wanted to reach out again. And she actually bought the story, which was kind of a surprise for me because I thought she's gonna smell the bullshit.
And so it appears as if Maria is good game for the encounter.
That's another thing. These girls be thinking they
So
smart
I
too.
said to her,
and they want to strike again the same way they strike the other person, switching up pictures, all this other stuff, and end up getting caught. They don't know that people are looking for them every second. And this guy should have known that her not replying to his text all day, then hitting him up at 3 a.m, you were supposed to invite her straight to your condo, and she was supposed to go through security before she came through your condo. Simple. And when they get in there, take video of them. I know they're afraid of the camera. They're afraid of it. And when they get super afraid like that, no, delete that, know that they're trying to delete you.
let's meet up in Parque de Hieras in Poblado. And she said she's gonna come there. So I went to Parque de Hieras with contact with Fritz, and I talked to the police beforehand. I said to them, look, I'm meeting this girl. She's coming here with scopolamine. She robbed my friends for thousands of dollars. He nearly probably died. So we probably should catch her, right?
He talked to the police ahead of time, and they had agreed that they would arrest her. When she came into the park, they would arrest her only if they found the drug in her purse.
It's afternoon in Parque Hieras on the day of the encounter, and Arthur, who is the bait,
you see how the police will always protect the workers, right?
To show up.
I told you guys.
Inspired by the Obi-Wan channel, they wait patiently, but it appears that Maria is not as foolish as they had thought.
Hey traders, we've got a rule change at Top One Futures. Now, the good news is it is a rule change in favor of the trader. While many of the firms right now.
Anyway, the scopolamine girl never showed up. I was waiting there. I tried to do an undercover video. So I was actually talking to folks in the Parque de Hieras, like, look, I'm going to meet the scopolamine girls. Please record the whole thing. But unfortunately, she never came. I think she just tried to minimize the risk and minimize the time effort and just go to the stupidest gringo she can find, straight to his place and rob everything that he has. I think that's the strategy.
We weren't able to connect with her, and I always had it in the back of my mind that one day I'm going to run into this girl. I mean, I was out a lot. You know, I was not like when I came back here, I was rarely in my apartment. I was always out having lunch or walking around or going to the gym. And so I was just always out and about. And I feel it was a matter of time. And if she was still in the area, it was just going to be a matter of time. And she's very unique looking because of all the plastic surgery she's had done in her face.
And so confident that Fritz had now left the country. It's another Saturday night, and Maria's out in Provenza with another victim.
I was with my friend Kevin, and we had decided to go to Provenza to walk around. We were going to eat and then hit up a nightclub or bar. We did that. Kevin met a girl at the first nightclub we went to, and he was busy dancing. And so I started just walking around on my own.
At that very same time, the Obi-Wan film crew had been recording an episode with Brenda, who had been a victim of scopolamine a couple of months earlier. She was with Boogie, a kidnap attempt victim, and on that fateful night, they had been walking around Provenza, enjoying the nightlife.
And I couldn't believe it. I was walking along, and there she is, holding hands with what looked to be another American guy.
And And so, in sheer coincidence,
I don't know
Fritz
how he
comes
caught this
face to
on camera,
face
though.
with Maria, the scopolamine queen who drugged and robbed him and stole thousands of dollars.
She locked eyes with me, and I could just tell by her facial expression. She was like, oh my God.
Maria is already pulling back, understanding the
Man, I
gravitas
don't
of
care
the
about that
situation.
pullback. I would
And within seconds, her and her friend will make a run for
Hell
it.
no.
And so I took off after. I wanted to restrain her.
I will
There's
restrain
normally
her. It ain't
police
no one
everywhere in the Provenza area, so I thought, well, let me just grab her.
Brenda and Boogie were there to witness the events.
I saw just this American just grab a woman like this, and then he started saying like help me, police, police, and she started running away. Like
She would have been on the floor. She would have been on the floor. She would have been on the floor.
Ironically, there was no police anywhere around. She got away from me. I was trying to be as gentle as I could. Just wanted to restrain her, to get her to the police, or hopefully the police would come over.
he said police a couple of times before she actually tried to get away. Like at first, I think she was just a stunt.
She knew she was busted.
She understood something was going on.
But she did get away. I had to run her down again. She was trying to get away, so it turned into this cat and mouse thing where I'm chasing her, running after her.
And she ran fast, man. I saw that cheetah. Like one moment she was in my eyes, the next moment she was in between like a path. I was like, holy.
I thought she was going to get away at one point because she really put on her turbo boosters, but I was able to grab her, restrain her again over by some bamboo, and it was by the stream. Kind of felt like we were bumping into tables, and there was all kinds of people in the way.
Like that shows that something happened. Like there's no way that this American guy in a third world country,
she knew.
will do something like that. Like
over
even
for
if
her.
you were
She
trying
knew
to
she
like
got caught.
rape her or do something, like it wouldn't have been that way. There was just no
An
way.
innocent person would be like,
Detained by Fritz, Maria protests her innocence.
Holding her, I was screaming for someone to just come help me restrain her, and no one wanted to help, including the guy that she had been with or was holding hands with. He wanted nothing to do with the situation either. So I really felt all alone. There were people everywhere, especially the second time I had her restrained. There were people everywhere just watching, but nobody wanted to help, no matter how loud or I pleaded.
Maria struggles and throws an object from her bag.
In the meantime, with all this commotion, she was able to reach into her bag while I had her restrained and grab the drug and throw it into the nearby stream.
You let her do that.
Of all the places.
You let her do that.
And that was our smoking gun that we
You were
needed
supposed to
here.
then have her purse.
And now it's gone.
Bro.
Still detained, Maria is protesting her innocence.
She scoped me a month ago. Stole everything. My money. It's yours, right?
Police and other officials finally arrive on the scene.
Ella scopa me un mes. Sí.
And the police does nothing. Watch them. Look at them. Look, they protected her no matter what, bro.
Me trying to restrain a girl, and just so happens that another female who got drugged is walking down the street. That's more than just chance to be just bumping into each other randomly, like, oh, happened to me too. Oh, let me translate for you.
Who can translate? Who can translate? Who can translate? She stole everything from me, and she's scoping me. I woke up 2 days later. I woke up 2 days later. I already talked to a detective. See.
Oops, it's your hormones. And there's a perimenopausal category 5 night sweat.
Bravo. Muy mala. Hey, who has my phone? Can I have it?
You know her heart is beating right now. Look at her face.
Is there a translator?
Yes,
Okay. So 1 month ago.
Un mes atrás. Un mes atrás.
What she do to you?
Okay, 1 month ago, I met her on
Yo
Bumble.
la encontré en una aplicación de
Bumble.
Bumble.
And then I took her back to my
Y la
apartment,
llevé a mi apartamento.
and she scope-upped
Ella
me
me puso
in a drink. She stole my computer, my phone,
el teléfono,
all, todos monedas.
And the police know it's true. They don't care
dinero.
though.
tu identificación.
And then
Watch.
I woke
They
up
don't care.
20 hours later,
20 horas después.
and I'm lucky to be alive.
I actually got scoped and drugged in Cali.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I met her here. She met me actually right over here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and the detective told me that I'm lucky to be alive.
How long ago was
There's
that?
been 40 Americans dead.
Yeah.
I'm lucky to be alive. I only took a tiny sip because she held my mouth and she poured it, and I got a little bit in my mouth. It's her. It is her 100%.
Attempted murder, really.
Yeah.
There's like so many guys dying.
It's her 100%. I got photos of her. We got her on the security camera and everything. And there's a big detective that's been trying to get her because he thinks she's responsible for a couple
Do you have
deaths.
the physical reference
A
number?
detective thinks that she's responsible for a few deaths of Americans.
I mean, I think this is someone we've been looking at as well. This
Yeah.
is a girl. It's been floating around all the Facebook.
It's her.
groups. Yeah, she's got the fake ID.
It's her.
Sure.
100%. 100%.
Oh shit.
I'm sober. I haven't had a drop to drink tonight. She scope-upping me. She put it in my drink, and I woke up like 15 hours later. Stole my computer.
The police,
No, I'm by
police say
myself.
that you should to make the notice with her, to her.
What?
You should make the notice. The notice.
What is the
You
notice?
already did it.
What?
Notice did it.
Oh yeah. A detective is looking for her. I filed the police report. I have the police report. A detective is already trying to find
Yo, my internet went out, guys. My internet was gone. But let's continue this tomorrow. I'm gonna have some interviews for us tomorrow, but my internet went out. It just came back. But tomorrow I'll be back, guys. I'm out. It's a BATE.